Intermission will come really handy along with the Garud Kacha's AOG. So it's like they want to play around a certain area with those AoE skills. And looking at the draft from the other side, the team KS, it seems like they want to play for the front to back competition. As you can see, they already have two strong front laners, and with those two heroes, it comes a lot of sustain. So it seems like they are gonna go for that fast paced gameplay because the Khalid is really fast moving around the map, and obviously the Hylos with the red carpet, the ultimate that he has will provide even much more mobility towards his team. But with the bans coming in, the alpha will be off the chart for the side of team KSL, and they will ban the Beatrix for their side. So what could be the other bans you think can they deny here?
Of course, that alpha going to be get banned. I know that because Matilda is there. They don't want to trade this alpha with that Matilda against them. Of course, to not hamper their gameplay, they just safely banned that alpha from being poking them out and hold the game. And about that Beatrix, that was a great ban because we all know how Beatrix can hamper everybody's gameplay. Where after Malefic gun, putting the Malefic gun, she can have a deadly damage. So banning it a great choice. And Joy, I was talking about this Shin in the current patch. Joy having that buff with him, with her, and right now Joy having that movement speed as well as the
Yes.
damage is a great deadliest assassin on the land of Dawn. And there you go, one more deadliest assassin getting banned, Nolan. And maybe Team KAs have some plan, have some strategy against the team TNL, but this Nathan could be answered back or to be countered back by a Brody or a Clint. Do you think that?
That could be the case. There are a lot of heroes still open for the goal lane as well, so they can get a good hero. But again, there comes the grandeur on the side of Team Case here. It could be a jungle pick, it could be a golden pick, a good flex pick at the end of the day. But talking about the Joy, it was a really strong hero to dive at the back line, and they did not have enough CC to counter that hero. So banning it out was the perfect choice. But with the Hayabusa locked in from the side of Team KS shoes, we now know where that grandeur would be going. So a grandeur versus a Nathan matchup. Good range, but once the Nathan comes up close, it's gonna be very difficult for that grandeur to give in those damage. But to round that draft off, here comes the Fredrin. So any guesses for the draft so far? Ash.
I'm so happy that I'm seeing the Fredrin as a jungler because we all see Fredrin jungles in MPL as well as in M6, but I don't see much in Indian servers. But now Indians are respecting the Fredrin jungler as well, and does that the thing you said right now that if that Nathan comes closer to that Ranger, he gonna eat it raw. But having that Purify with him, maybe I think he should have gone for a Flicker, but it's okay. But in the early game, I think Granger have an upper hand on that Nathan. Nathan in late game is the deadliest one, but in the early game, if Granger sabotage him from the first beginning, then I think Nathan will have not that much gold on to hamper his gameplay in the late. But having this Granger as well as in Hayabusa, how can I forget this guy? Hayabusa being the, I mean, current most banned assassin in the current season, having that escape ability as well as damage with his ulti, I mean, is a great package of jungling. So I think Team Red and as well as Team Blue both have the strong side. But here we are back to the land of Dawn for Crown Championship Day 11 round 2. Match number 1, that's between our KS versus in the Red side we have TNL, the new looks. Both the junglers are looking very fine right now, going for the blue as well as red buff. So they're gonna start from the gold lane gang.
Indeed, that was a good breakdown coming in from the side of our lovely Ash. So like you mentioned, it is gonna be the battle for that farm for that goal laner. Whoever can lock in those items first will have that advantage. So far, you can see the emblem setups. It's like the grandeur is rocking that impure reach along with that festival of blood. Pretty strong, to be honest. As well as for the side of this Nathan, he has that bargain hunter as well as a weakness finder, so he's gonna get those items locked in first. But on the top lane, there is a lot of movement coming in. As you can see, the Matilda already giving that vision, so is the Hylos. But I think it's gonna be a potential gank pretty soon. As you can see, the members are slowly rounding up on the top lane. And yes, with that, Ash, Do you think there's a potential gang for this Hayabusa?
And there you go, Hayabusa taking the first blood by killing that Fedrin with a shadow kill. I mean, look at that. Hayabusa must be a potential gank, and the gank won by Team KS Zeus from the beginning, taking that first blood, having the goal on in the beginning, going for the turtle right now because turtle gonna arrive soon. And here you see Khalid is in a wrong position right now. No, Khalid just managed to escape there, but I can surely say that this Gato as well as, oh my goodness, one more gank is just grinding over there. That's a great one. Khalid been slain by that Fredrin right now. Jushin has that much power. He could have slain someone, but due to her incomplete build, she couldn't manage. But there you go. Turret damage on Matilda. Will he survive? No. Jushin gonna take the kill off Matilda over there. Turtle is already arrived. So it could be an uncontested turtle for Fredrin.
Indeed, you can see the map is going juggled back between the two teams. The control is going back and forth. As for the Hayabusa, he wants to contest the turtle. There comes the Raging Sandstorm.
Yeah, the Raising Sandstorm was just too strong, but why be giving the ulti right now? Hayabusa having upper hand by taking that turtle with his retreat, and there could be a gank possible. No, mid lane is not quite easy to take on. So Fedrin just back to take his buff right now, and in the meantime, you can see Granger is in very less HP. He should retreat right now because Matilda will reach him as soon as possible, and there could be a Granger fatality soon. So Granger may be back from the engagement.
Yes, you can see the mid trio is so strong from the side of Team KS. They are really taking advantage of it in the early game. They got the good control on the top lane when they ganked. The Hayabusa was able to secure the first blood, as well as again on the top lane. You can see a lot of movement coming in. They want to go in. It seems like they will engage for now.
Yes, of course, Hayabusa going for a shadow kill again. And taking the kill of that Nathan. Double kill for Hayabusa. I mean, Jushin is doing great, but Hayabusa is doing more great. And YV going for the ulti right now. Raising Sunstorm coming from that Khalid is taking on that Fedrin. Wow, what a nice way to take on that Fedrin. Will Death Sonata? No, from Granger. Death Sonata was not there with Granger at that time. So, I mean, that was a potential gank again from Team KS. KS literally having that upper hand. Nathan coming with the ulti right now to defend the turret.
Yes, that was a very good rotation coming in from the EXP laner of Team KS, giving that upper edge to the team fight, helping him team win that fight as well as secure that goal lead. You can see already almost a 1.3k goal lead going to the side of Team KS here. The second neutral objective will spawn in very soon, but I think with the current level difference between the two junglers, the Hayabusa can get the upper hand, but again on the bot lane, 4 members already rounding up the total, trying to open up the vision. So let's see, will there be another fight? The Katot wants to go in, but you can see again on the blue buff, it's getting invaded. The Hayabusa won't have that for this turtle fight. So
Yeah, that's maybe a bad reason coming out from Hayabusa. He should have capitalized his objectives like blue buff as well as red buff. But there you go, you are just giving it away to that Fedrin is not a good thing. Turtle fight has already started right now. We will see a potential gank here also. And there you go, Avatar coming from Gato, but it's a retreat coming from Hayabusa there. And perhaps, oh my goodness, look at that. High loss. He's just marching down there, and there could be a kill on that Gato. No, Matilda managed to make that Gato away from there. But in the end, I can say the fight gonna be won by Team KS because they got the objective, and now Hayabusa is just taking the revenge. He's taking the red buff away from that Fedrin.
that is a good maneuver. The Fredden did not have his retribution, so having that information, Team Case really got the upper hand on the turtle, able to secure it as well as steal that red buff away. So I think that will give them the more goal lead. But so far, you can see the Hayabusa going in onto that. Eve will get taken down so fast, but here comes the counter engage. I think they will not engage so far, but again, the top lane inhibited the top lane first tier turret did fall from that, you know,
Yeah.
distraction.
Yeah, that was a great bad positioning from Hayabusa. I mean, he wanted that kill, but it's okay. It's matters of time. It's happened in game. But Hayabusa is literally playing good. I cannot say that he's playing bad. Having the KDA of 311 right now, it's a good KDA. So Hayabusa is managing great right now. And with the goal lead of 4K, can you see Sin? They just have a 4K goal lead. KS2s are in upper hand, but we don't know how much time it will be going for them as team TNL are also looking so fine right now. They are confident right now. Oh my goodness. There could be a kill, but they didn't manage to take it.
Yes, they're trying to deny the resources away from the side of team. Okay, the Hayabusa going in will get that kill secured for himself. Another shutdown onto that Eve. So this Eve is not coming back online anytime soon as he's getting taken down. But again, on the top lane, a lot of movements. But the last objective, the last neutral objective will spawn, and both the teams might make their way here. But it seems like
Yeah.
the team KS will be the first one to start it.
Yeah, again, perhaps I can say one more uncontested turtle right now. Hayabusa gonna take it easily. And before that, they have also taken a mid turret. We all know that how much cost that mid turret is. Like non of other turrets, top lane or bot lane, mid turrets are so much costly. You are just throwing the mid turrets is not a good way. But there you go, a very nice gang coming out from team. Hayabusa doing his shadow kill, but not getting any kill. It was a non for non trade. They just managed to escape from there. But there you go. Maybe a fight with the Gatto. No, Gatto just managed to escape from there. My goodness, they're playing literally best right now. Team KS are just positioning themselves very nicely, I can say.
Yes, so far it seems like team, TNL, they are falling to the hands of team KS. They are, playing in the tempo of team KS here. If they want to, get those advantage in those team fights, they really need to slow things down. They cannot, take those unnecessary skirmishes or fights because they need those items locked in for their heroes, and unless they do so, they cannot win those team fights. As you can see, they are being, deprived of those resources all around the map. They were not able to secure a single turtle throughout the game, and even the turrets are again on the bot lane. Look at that, look at
And the
that.
bot lane, look at that. Yeah, of course. It was about to take the kill of Gatto. Greedy Gatto was just initiating into the turret, but okay, it happens. And there you go. One more shadow kill, perhaps. Yeah, of course. Going for a shadow kill. It's a killing spree from Hayabusa. And going perhaps a double kill. Yes. Oh no, my goodness. That was a great escape. Oh, up there coming from the Gatto there. Now the Hylos was in a bad position, and Fedrin also in a bad position. Jushin using his second skill. Oh my goodness, this game is going intense right now. But that was a one for non trade.
Yes, like I was mentioning, without the goal, they cannot have that damage. Even if they have the front line, it is not to any avail if they cannot finish those skills up. But again, you can see the team K is going aggressive.
That's something we have. Hayabusa don't have the ulti right now. That was a real defend coming from Nathan, and Lord is already spawned in the land of Dun right now, and they will go for the Lord, and it could be an uncontested Lord again. You think that's in? I mean, Hayabusa is just clearing the objectives as well as turrets, so he maybe have this Lord also, I think.
Like so far, you can see the Hayabusa already having the 3-level lead, but again on the top lane, there is a bit of hope coming in. Might take a fight, but I believe they do not want it yet. But yes, back to your question, the Hayabusa does have the advantage, almost 4 level ahead, and they have that tools necessary to shut down or just shred anybody that comes their way. As you can see, they're already starting the Lord up, and the team TNL, they are like trying to open up the map for themselves.
They're not engaging. They know that Avatar is coming from the Gatto there. Oh my goodness. Retreat coming from Hayabusa. Taking the Lord and Gatto's kill. Mega kill for Hayabusa. And a double kill by taking that taking that Fedrin there. Double kill also for our Granger. Taking that Fedrin as well as that Eve. They're just doing best right now. And that was a non for 4 trade. I mean, only Nathan is there. Will they manage to defend their base? Lord is also approaching. Mega minions are also approaching. The gold barrier is already not there now. They're going for the inhibitor and maybe, oh my goodness, look at that. Nathan using the ulti to escape from there.
The members will be back on map on time. I believe the Lord is marching on the mid lane, but the waves will get cleared out pretty soon. As you can see, the rest of the members are back now to clear the waves down. But yes, with the damage coming in, it can be a good GG. But again, the Hayabusa going in with the Ogi Shadow kill.
there. He doesn't get any kill, but that was a great defense coming from team. Oh my goodness, a Granger entering into the Hylos, enter into the turret. Right now, raising Sandstorm. It's the Avatar, and that's a mega kill. And Jushin managed to kill that Gato, but it's Fedrin's day who's gonna take the kill off Hylos. But that's a godlike from Hayabusa and an easy win coming out for Team KS2s. They are gonna destroy this base to have them in the round 3 of Crown Championship. Congratulations, KS2s, for going to the round 3 of Crown Championship. It was your day. It's your dominance. It's just your dominance in the land of Dawn today. What a gameplay. Hayabusa, this high loss engagement, this Jushin team fight participation, as well as the Death Sonatas from the Granger. It's a total, I mean, team fight, I can say, a team gameplay from the team KSUs. What's your thought on this, Shin?
Absolutely, they were so aggressive, and that aggression really paid off for themselves. With a hero like Hayabusa, you want to take those early game fight and potentially a snowball. So that's what really happened there. You can see the members from the side of team TNL, they were not able to match the aggression, and even if they were overzealous to take those fights, they did not have the damage, and that really put the nail in the coffin. And at the end of the day, if you cannot get those secure those kills, those fights won't even mean anything, because once those rotation coming in from that Khalid, it was just a GG, because there was nobody to stop them. The sustain was just too much, and without much damage, you cannot do anything. But yes, a good effort from the side of Team TNL, and we really wish them good luck for their future tournaments. But today, it is like you mentioned, it is the day for Team KS to move to the round of 3, and I believe with that we might go for a short break. So we will see you guys soon, and Ash and me will sign off for a little bit.
Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned for some many interesting matches coming forward.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Like nothing I found, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
And with that, we are finally back for the second match in the Crown Championship India. So this is gonna be a best of one between Team Wish on the blue side and Team Coconut on the red side. I'm your caster Shin Ryu, bringing you live action as well. With me would be none other than J4. You there, brother?
Hello, Shin. Nice to have you
Hello,
here
hello.
today. Today we have Shin versus Coconut. Who do you think gonna win today? Any prediction?
I've been missing out on the action lately, so why don't you tell me? Who do you think would win?
I like coconuts, so I will support the coconut. Okay, and if you talk about the bands, a Ghatot ban, an early Ghatot ban coming in from the side of Team Wish, which is I would say is a decent ban. Like he's a good flex pick, I would say, an XP laner as well as a roam, and they don't want to deal with it, especially if there's a good Mia player in their team. They don't want to deal with those taunt vengeance, that's why they decided to remove it. And the AOG coming in from the cutout, let's not forget that. That's really annoying getting the backline.
Definitely, definitely. The dive coming in from the good catcher could be really nasty. Catching those members absolutely vulnerable. So that is one hero down. But for the side of Team Coconut, they are gonna ban that another dive hero, that is the Khalid. So the EXP lane is getting a lot of attention here, but a surprise,
Yes.
surprise pick. The Diggy getting banned.
Yep. Yeah. Even he has that anti CC. Like he can save all the CC along with his shield. And if you talk about the Khalid, the Raging Sandstorm is really annoying. I would say could give a lot of trouble in the game,
Indeed, the
especially in the
banning
bot
that
lane.
Yep. Banning that, Diggy is a very good move if you want to pick those set heroes like the Atlas, like the Tigreal. So that is one hero down to, just counter out those anti CC skill like you mentioned. But the Zushin getting banned is no surprise. I am waiting for that potential Bruno ban, but it seems like, the side of Team Blue, that is Team Wish, will ban that link. So that is a lot of dive, being cancelled out for the side of Team Coconut here.
Yep. Even I am seeing some like people are picking up Layla with the Malefic gun to answer the Bruno. It's like
Hmm.
it actually working. Like even the Keller is making it work. So this is really OP. I would say. Like it's like a underdog meta. I would say maybe. Let's see if we're gonna see this in this match today or not.
Definitely, it's a bit unorthodox way to counter that Bruno. Like you can range somebody with some outrange heroes. Why not? The Layla is the perfect example for that. But with the Hayabusa being banned, this does open up a lot of heroes for the take. The Bruno, for example, the Khalid. Sorry, the Phobius. I mean, my bad on that. But yes, let's see what will they prio. But instead, they will go for that first pick, Matilda. What are your thoughts on that?
Yep, Matilda. I would say like a lot of combo can go with it. I would say the Fredrin. It's like really really known combo, Matilda Fredrin. But and the Alpha. Let's not forget the Alpha. Even any utility hyper is really good with the Matilda, and she can like even catch the backline and carry one damage dealer with her with a circling eagle, and she can just get to the backline really easily, and she can pull out anyone who is in mid position in her team. So I could say she is like really good pick to be the first pick. What
Mm-hmm.
about?
Like, yep, definitely. Like, that's a lot of flexibility to have in your team, the engage and disengage tool. But to answer back, we can see the Ruby as well as the Aurora getting picked from the side of Team Coconut. So they're not giving it, so easy with the CC. It's gonna be really difficult for those heroes to get out. But what could be the potential answer? But okay, a Yuzong. We don't get to see that very often, but here it gets
That's
picked.
right. He is getting kind of feathered in this meta. It's like we can mostly see the phobias, the Ghato, the glue, and like the Khalid, the Hilda, but we don't see the Yuzhong much. But it seems like Team Wish has decided to show us that it's not out of meta yet. We will show you how it's done. And also a Ruby pick coming in from the side of Coconut. So it's a flex pick, I would say. And Aurora for the disengage as well as the Frigid Glacier could be really annoying in the battlefield. Let's see how they make it work for themselves.
Definitely, there is a flex potential with that Ruby, and so far, even the Ranger is the flex pick. It can be the jungler, it can be the golem, they can play around it, but with the timer running down, they need to pick one hero. What will they prioritize out here, because the second banning phase will kick in soon, and there comes the Arlot. So I would say that's a good hero, countering. I mean, just to have a stable laning phase against Yuzong, but those team fight is gonna be some nasty, nasty combos with the final slash with the black dragon form. Is gonna be a field day for those two EXP laners.
That's right. That's right. And the Arlot with the final slash. I believe his name, the Arlot's name is Final Slash. It's really annoying. He can like change the tide of the battlefield, and it is like. And his second skill, he can utilize the CC that has been used in the battlefield to bring up more dashes. So that's really a really good passive to go around where there is like a lot of CC going on. So I would say Arlot is a really good pick. Maybe could be good pick. Depends on the player too, and let's see how he makes it done. And also an Alpha ban coming in from the nuts, so that they can't do the Matilda Alpha combo. Maybe I would presume they would like they have predicted that. And also a Bruno ban coming in from the side of Team Wish.
Definitely, they could have halted that Arlot pick for a while longer. Instead, they could have gone for that Bruno. Maybe you can see it is getting banned right now. It was a really currently it is the strongest pick for the goal lane. So not picking that, it just surprised me a little bit, caught me off guard. So anyway, with the Arlot as well as the Ruby, that's a lot of engage potential along with that you know mage. So let's not forget that Aurora can give those great sets with her Frigid Glacier. So far the draft look a lot CC heavy based for the side of Team Coconut here, whereas Team Wish, they are going for the front to back composition.
不滅の神
Yeah,
オーレオ
maybe
レ
they are planning to go for a frontliner tank. Maybe oh no, it's a Ruby either or a Arlot. Maybe it's a Ruby Roam or let's see. Ruby can be played in gold lane as well. So this is kind of like Ruby is really flexible. Like from since like a few months, I would say like she could be played in gold lane also. People are playing in Rome also. People are playing it in XP also for some good I am offended ults and some really good CC for themselves. So it is kind of flex picks. And I would also like to say that you mentioned that the Bruno got banned. They really should have picked it before it got banned. I will totally agree on that. And they also banned the Mia. Okay, they are decreasing the marksman pools of the enemy side. It seems.
Yes, both the teams are target banning the goal lane as well as the jungler. So it seems like they have something planned for themselves. There is still a lot of heroes open for the goal lane. The Beatrix is still a staple pick to have for those team fights, but let's see what can match that Granger's aggression if it is played in the goal lane. With the clock running down, they need to get one hero for themselves. But what do you think could be a jungler for either of these teams? Like, what is the next best hero to have? The fan is still open. Will they pick it though?
I would suggest like a Fredrin with the Matilda, and if you in the jungle, they have a lot of frontliner. I believe they could go for a maybe an assassin hyper in the side of team Coconut, because there's a Granger. He could be really annoying, and an assassin can take him down. And if you talk about Team Wish, as I mentioned, their friendly would be really good because they really need some tankiness, some beefiness in the team. Because Dragon, he's not that tanky unless he like props his passive out of everyone, like at least two or one people, and still he get burst really quick in this current meta. Let's see how it works for him.
Yes, definitely. But with the clock again running down, I've been mentioning this time and again, they need to again prior those heroes. As you can see, the Sicilian was left open and will get picked for the side of Team Wish here. They did get the Roger too as a consolation prize. Might go to the jungle section, I believe, because they can play it as a flex hero as well. But so far, the Roger is the strongest at the jungle position currently. But with the draft locked in from the side of Team Wish, Team Coconut, they need to lock in their hyper as well. The Fanny really looks good here. It can go in and out. There is not much CC to stop that Fanny yet, but yes, other heroes are open as well, like the tanky frontliner, the Fredrin, even the what do you call that hero? The okay, Barretts.
Hmm. Yeah, they are actually doing the opposite thing, but Let's see. I think the Roger should have gone to the coconut team, and the tanky hyper should have gone to the utility hyper should have gone to the wish team. But they have decided to go to the exactly opposite thing. But it's fine. They might have practiced with it. They might have practiced with the Roger Matilda. But it seems like a lot of them are like diving comp, I would say. And for that reason, the Granger and the Sicilian will be staying alone at the back line, which is difficult because the Claude is there. He could come with the blazing duet and create some problem for the backliners.
Definitely, they do not have too much scaling heroes for the side of Team Coconut. They could have picked the Roger for themselves, like you mentioned. They needed an extra bit of damage for that late game. The only scaling hero for their side is the Claude. The rest of the heroes are more or less just gonna be the sandbags for their side, except for the Aurora. Might go for those CC fights as well, the extra bit of insurance for them to win those team fights. But the scaling from the side of Team Wish is looking really, really scary here. And with
Welcome to
that,
MOBA
we are
Legends!
in for the second match of the
5
evening
seconds till
between
the enemy
Team
reaches
Wish
the
on the
battlefield.
blue side and Team
Smash them!
Coconut on the red side. Take it
All
away.
troops deployed!
Yup, let's see what these two teams are cooking for us, what they have been practicing for the tournament, maybe because their draft is kind of off for me, but it might work for them. It might be part of their strategy. You never know. So if you look at the laning, there's a Granger versus Claude, and a Dragon versus an Arlott at the EXP the gold rush. And the Paras is doing a unique rotation. He's trying to get level 4 as soon as he takes the red buff here.
Yes, you can see both the junglers want to contest for the
Ooh,
Litho, but again a fight going in. The Roger wants to go in, but not able to do so. The embers are really low, but both of the teams will disengage. Do not want those unnecessary, deaths onto them. But yeah, what an action already.
yeah, the early game damage I would say of coming in from the Roger, it's really good. Okay, Matilda was kind of deep, but a defensive flicker will be forced by her. And as I mentioned, the damage of the Roger in early game itself is really high. He's making the fat Redrin really low, as well as um, the Matilda also.
Oh,
Not the
but look at
Matilda.
the top lane. There's a lot of action going on. The Claude is already chunked so low, but the guiding wind will help that Roger go back. It seems like both the teams want to take an engage, but no to any avail. They will back out. The first neutral objective will spawn soon, so they want to fight there instead. But again, on the mid lane, the Roger chunked really low. The Detona's welcome will get used and he's brought back to the team. The Sicilian will just get the first blood, as well as that Roger just recalling to his death. A good movement from that Aurora to get that kill for his team, and a 2-0 as well as a free turtle, I believe.
Yep, the Daytona's welcome coming in from the Barras was really good. He did a lot of CC there and get some lead for his team, and as well as they secured the first turtle coming in. And looks if you look at the goal lane, both the laners having an equal fight because no one is sitting at this point. Okay, this might be.
Oh, but the top lane, the Claude will get taken down 2v1. Not really enough for him to sustain all the damage, but yes, shutting that goal laner would give a bit of relief for the side of Team Wish here.
Yeah, the Rhapsody was really on point. Even the Mathila was coming there. Okay,
Oh, but wait a minute. The Aurora with the play, but again the Ruby with the I am offended pulling the back that Matilda, but the damage is still not enough. But again, a goal laner for goal laner traded off. That is another win for the side of Team Coconut.
yep, the Frigid Glacier was really on point, securing the gold laner for the securing the gold laner, and this could be really good because even the Claude died once. This could be a literal like neutral objective, neutral ganking, I would say, and also uh, the Glacier still ahead of the farm. Let's see if we can utilize that, and I can see the fear in the Claude already. There comes the fight.
Oh,
Roger doing the
three.
Legend.
Yes, it seems like the Claude will go back with the blazing to just to clear that wave, but the Redonos welcome connecting onto that Matilda will get traded out. The turret damage will be enough. The kill goes to the hands of that Claude. Aki with the kill, but again the Roger is still there trying to poke the enemies down. But I think that would be that would be the fight. As you can see, they are trying to push that top lane. The members are slowly rotating. They are trying to get that kill, but the Roger will use that retribution to clear that wave. But again, the Ruby with the play, getting that I'm offended on the Roger. The Flash Glacier won't connect onto anybody, but the bad impact is there from that Sicilian. Okay, a lot of damage being placed. The Sicilian being brought back to the team, but the Sanguine Claws will, just save him right now. As you can see, the rest of the members are trying to back off. The Roger wants to go in, but does not have enough HP. The second neutral objective is already on the map. Both the teams are trying to juggle around on the mid lane. There is a 1v1 going on, and that Arlot will win that trade off. As you can see, they did get that prior for this turtle now.
Yeah, they even after so many kills, their lead is not that much still. But let's see, it still might be
Oh, the damage from that frigid glacier as well as the barrels would be enough to take the member down. As you can see, they are going for the Doom of Invade.
Yup, that's an obvious they should be trying at this point because they are at the lead because they got the shield and the Roger, the hyper is down. They as I mentioned, they do lack in terms of HP. They don't have much HP like who can be a sandbag to the damage. They preferred taking the mobility. They have the ganking potential, but they can't take damage if it's too much.
It's pretty smart from the side of Team Coconut to take those fights on the goal lane. As you can see, they are, maximizing their, frontliners. As you can see, the only frontline that Team Wish had is the Yuzong, and he's not able to do so. But again, on the top lane, the Grandeur will get taken off, but the Flicker will save that Aurora from that potential gang. But again, on the bot lane, there's another trade off. The Black Dragon form was used, and the Arlot was traded off. But I think they might get more than they are, looking for. They will get that first tier turret down here.
Yep, that's a really good trade. I would say they are trying to do one trade with the Tier 1, but but Coconut will not be able to take the Tier 1 tier of Team Wish. So this could be really good for Team Wish because and also the XP lane was traded. Ruby came in with the I am offended and took out the Brain Technique while the Roger cranked and helped take out the Arl of them.
Oh, wait a second. The I am offended did connect on the two people, but the Circling Eagle will bring that members back. A good disengage, but the damage already placed. The Grandeur will get that kill secured, but the Frigid Glacier does connect on the two members, but the Detona's Welcome was used, but the Guiding Wind will bring the member back. A good save coming in, but a 1-for-1 trade for both the teams. The turtle has spawned.
Yep, Roger dying a lot. He already died 3 times. I think he should be more careful with his positioning. He should be more focused. The leftover gets ahead in farm and dealing a lot of damage. Early game damage was really good, but as we move towards the late game, the enemies will be more hard to kill because that's a red, that's a ruby, that's a arlot, and let's not forget the Claude with the vengeance. It will be very difficult. Also, the Arlord is focusing on the anti-lifesteal, so that and
Oh.
danger will be secured. The final slash coming in from the Arlord was really on point there.
Oh my god, the plays from the side of Team Coconut, they are not really giving any, rest to the side of Team Wisher. They are not able to, make any of their plays. They are just falling to the tempo again on the mid lane. They are trying to push that wave in to get that inhibitor turret, but the members are rotating. They should be careful. The Frigid Glacier does connect onto two members. The chunk low as the rest of the members are making plays. The stun connects onto that Roger again getting taken down. The flicker will get used by that Sicilian, but to no avail. The four members chasing him down will get the kill as well. The Claude does secure that kill, but what a win from the side of Team Coconut here.
Yup, a 2-for-0 trade. They are really playing aggressive because they know they have a lot of late gamer. The Sicilian with the Sanguine Claw bad impact is really difficult to handle in a late game situation, and the front laners will have to face a lot of problems in the late game. That's why they're trying to handle as much as fast as possible.
Indeed, but again on the bot lane, the Yuzong trying to do a 4v1, really chunked low. The top bot lane turret does get taken down, but the Yuzong might survive this. Again, they are on the aggressive. You can see they are trying to push in. The Ruby with the concealed play will get spotted, but again, the rest of the members are going in the sun. Connect the blazing to it, does chunk a lot of HP down, but just to secure that kill, the Aurora is there, but I think they might get another second tier turret here. Good trade coming in for the side of Team Coconut.
Yep, they are forcing as much as they can before they start taking out the Lord, and they are not starting the Lord yet, and because maybe they the Luminous Lord itself instead of the level one, so they can like finish it in one Lord instead of giving a lot of farm because they have a lot of lane clear, they have a Sicilian, they have a Ranger, so it's better to go for the level 2 Lord.
That could be the case. That could be the case. But they are trying to chunk the lot. Low members are really low for the side of Team Coconut team, which they want to go in. The Roger wants to dive, but he's not getting that angle yet. Lord has chunked down to 30%. The Retribution will come in play, but the Doteros welcome. Sorry. The Barretts will get that kill, but the Yuzong on the backlane getting the stun onto two members. Barretts will get taken down, but the rest of the members are really low. The Granger trying to get that kill, but not really enough. He's not getting those damage yet, but he will get those two kills for himself, and a wipe out coming in from the side of Team Wish here, securing them that victory in the team fight.
Yeah, yeah, the damage scaling the is really getting in the side of Team Wish at this point. I would say they are getting the trades, they are getting the shutdowns on the enemies. Even though the retry was really good coming in from the barrage, but they really focused on those on the heroes. They be like, you focus on the Lord, we focus on you, and they actually managed to wipe them out.
Indeed, as you can see, they were just waiting for their item power spike, and once they got in those items, they are really playing for those kills. And right now, Team Wish, they are taking the driver's seat. As you can see, they're really going in aggressive on that bot lane, but again on the top lane, that Arlord will trade off that first tier turret. I think that is a good trade coming in, but again, Team Coconut, they really need to be careful before they take those fights head on, as they do not have too many scaling heroes. The Claude is the only one, and once he's not there in those team fights, it might be a GG.
Just right. It was really smart of the Arlok to take out as much as advantage of the Lord of Things. Okay, the bad impact was good. Yeah. Hurting the Ruby, the Arlok.
Ooh, the skills are connecting. The Frigid Glacier does connect onto three members, but the damage is not there yet. The Claude is missing in the team fight, but you can see the clapback is coming from the side of Team Coconut. They are trying to get the skills, but it is not possible because they do not have the damage. They are trying to run off. The Arlord is trying to bait the members down. The Claude is there and he goes in. Here comes the reverse play from the side of Team Coconut. They are trying to get the skills, but the Claude does not have enough damage. The Grandeur comes with the Circling Eagle, getting that kill onto that Claude, and they are trying to hunt for that Arlord. He wants to go in onto that Grandeur, might not win the kill, but he does indeed. What a play from the side of Team Coconut. They are trying to, get back the tempo now.
Yeah, the glass cannon build coming in from the Granger is really good with the Matilda, but hey, if you stay alone, the Arlott will not hold back. He will get the kill because he is on the glass cannon build as well. Meanwhile, Matilda got eliminated because he was trying to face check the bush, and they were ready at the point.
But again, on the bot lane, you can see a lot of, poking coming in. Like you mentioned, the Matilda shouldn't have face checked that bush by himself. That was a mistake on her part. As you can see, the Lord has spawned. This is a level 2 Lord. Will hit the turrets hard. They want to secure this turret. As you can see, Team Coconut are the first to arrive there. The Claude is still on the top lane. The rest of the members are slowly making their way. They are just waiting for that Matilda to come back in. The Arlord trying to go for that flank play, maybe. You can see the rest of the members are rotating now.
Yep, they are brewing for a fight. They are like not totally engaging. They are keeping the Lord. They are damaging the Lord. It doesn't matter if like anyone off from the enemy is low or down. They are just hitting the Lord and also backing off, coming forth.
Oh, but the Lord will go to the side of Team Coconut. The Retribution is on point, but the Blazing Duet coming on. The two members will get the kills. Again on the bot lane, you can see the two members trying their best to just live. The Ranger is stuck between that. Our Lord will get taken down. A double kill for him. The Dragon isolated does not have that. Black Dragon from the Detonus Welcome will connect, and the damage would be just enough with the Claw shredding him down. And that's again a wipe out coming in from the side of Team Coconut. They have the Lord, they have the waves. They might look for an end to this game.
That's right. That's right. They are pills they are going for, I would say. And the retries, my god, these bears not losing a single retry in the game, and he's just making it work for his team. A lot of fight. Let's go.
Whoa, the Frigid Creature does connect on to three members. A double kill for that Arlord. The Roger trying his best to clear the waves, but the damage is just too much. They are locking that base crystal in, and the Lord is not even required. They will secure that game for their side. Team Coconut will move to the round 3 of the Crown Championship India. But for the side of Team Wish, sadly their journey has to end tonight.
Yep, they should have actually used utility hyper because they have the more mobility. But the Sicilian was getting picked off by the Blazing Duet coming in from the Claude. He was just going diving in to the backline because the others are for not they don't have that of as like the Matilda's dash is being used by the Roger because he also needs the mobility and the shield, and that's why the Sicilian was getting picked. If you talk about the Granger, he was going with a glass cannon build, and if he stays away from the Matilda for a bit, also he is getting picked off by the Arlot again and again, and that was the reason they were losing the fights. Even though they won one fight in the Lord, but that didn't help them a lot because Team Coconut actually planned it. They thought among themselves how they found the loophole, and they made it work for them.
Indeed, like Arlott with the plays coming in so handy. He was just there to shut down that grandeur every time. And like you mentioned, that late game from the Sicilian really did not come through. He was just shut down time and again. They really needed another tanky frontline to sustain those damages. The Roger really getting shut down early on those games was something that really put Team Wish on the back foot. But again, the side of Team Coconut really played well. All their members were on point with their skills, with their rotation, and I think with that we have come to an end for the second match. We will be right back with the third match, and the action would continue. But for now, J4 and me will have to sign off, isn't it?
Yep. See ya, guys. Stay tuned for the next match.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. you fade away. As you fade away.
Like nothing I found, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Like nothing I felt, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away,
yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Hello, guys. Welcome to our third match of today. Third match of Crown Championship Tournament, Round 2, Day 11. Best of one match organized by Root Official and Meiko Gaming. This is me, J for Justin, and along with me is Shin.
Hello, hello, and good evening to all our viewers. So we are finally kicking in the third game of the night between Team Sat Esports on the red side and Team Seraphine Esports obviously on the blue side. So with the drafts coming in already, we can see the bans will take place. So with the clock running down, the first ban would be that Fanny. So I think nothing surprising here, J4.
That's right. After the buff, mana regen. If there is a good Fenny user, he will utilize or she will utilize the advantages Fenny has. So better to get it out of the menu, and as well as the Ling, the Tempest of Blade could be really annoying going to the backline, being very hard to catch. So that's so easy ban. No. What you say? No brainer.
And that are two, high mobility heroes already getting banned. So this will also solidify the backliners to play much more, confidently as well as much more safely. So I think both heroes are good banned, but again, there are a lot of heroes still in the meta that can get banned here. So let's see if they want to ban out that Sicilian or the Zushin because they can prio pick that Bruno as their first pick for the side of Team Seraphine here. And there comes the the Sicilian ban, like I was saying you. J4.
Yep. Sicilian is a really strong match at this point. Even the Jukshin, I think they will be banning those two mages because they have a lot of impact in the game, even in the early to late game because they have a CC, the Sanguine Claw coming in from the Sicilian is really good. Like catching like 2-3 people's like and the bad info impact follow up. It's like a whole package. Then also the Crimson Beacon coming in from the Jukshin was really annoying. He can displace the frontliners, can annoy them, and also will be really impactful in the team fights. There you go.
Like we are talking, just as we are talking, and these two heroes are getting banned. It's so funny to me. But yes, that is just a testament. The strong presence of these two heroes in the mid lane is the deserving ban worthy for them. But again, the EXP lane is something that can be targeted as well. So far, the blue team do want to play that Bruno, it seems, because they are banning out those, dive composed or those late game heroes that can be a potential threat to that hero. But again, with the rest of the heroes locked, I mean, still open, the draft can be, a little bit of trade offs between the two teams. I believe they can, trade for one or two heroes in this first phase. But again, what will be the prior ban here?
Ooh.
And it would be the Carmilla. So, yep.
The couple are not getting a chance to be in the map. They will be removed from the menu. They'll be like, we don't want any couple issues in this match, bro. Let's move it out. Okay, and also let's see if they're gonna move any couple too. Link with what? A 1-1? Let's see.
I mean, currently, like in the current meta, the fighters are playing the pivotal role. The Khalid, the the Yuzong, so not the Yuzong, I'm sorry, the Phobius. I mean, they are really strong presence, but again, that Shuyu is one of a strong jungler in this current meta. But banning it out was the right move. They could have traded it off. I mean, again, there are some good prior heroes for both these sides to pick. But as for
Yeah.
the first pick, any prediction here, J4?
Come on, please go with the Bruno, man. I really want to see a first pick Bruno. It's like and show them like you okay. You can mention. Okay, I love it. I love it.
But again, if you are catching up with the M6, you remember how BTK got countered by a Lela pick from FNOP on that goal lane by Kelra. So can we see
Yep.
something similar here is the question. But again, they are hovering a lot of heroes, the Franco as well as the Beatrix. Do you believe that could be a potential answer, to that Bruno though?
私を待ってた
Depends, because see, like you mentioned, Lila could be a really good counter. Could be, it depends the player. But Beatrix, if you are good with it, it has a lot of a lot of utility. The barricade, the banister rage, a lot of things. It is better like they go with the comfort pick. Maybe team side is more comfortable with the Beatrix. So yeah, she is comfortable. Like she or he is comfortable that she can take out the Bruno. She can handle the Bruno with the Beatrix. So yeah, and also the Gatot with the AOG could be really annoying to the Bruno if she doesn't take a special measure like a purify, or if there is not someone who can actually help him through the situation there.
Definitely, definitely. You're completely right about that. The Layla would be a bit too gamble to pick right now, but again, the Beatrix is much more a staple pick to have in the goal lane with the Malefic gun. She can get that extra bit of range that is required. But again, the draft is going very fast here. We can see to answer back that Gatot Kacha and that Beatrix pick would be that Hilda as well as that Aurora. So that is a lot of sustain as well as CC for the side of Team Seraphim here. I feel, this does also kind of counter those assassin picks coming in from the side of Team Sat here. Let's see if they want to,
Mm.
go for that nevertheless. But right now, with the last pick before the second ban coming in, will they prio a mage before it gets banned?
Yep. Yep. They might be going with the Jas. Let's see, because they may be prioritizing the. Okay, maybe an Angela. Yep. Why not? Why not an Angela in the match? Could be really good pair with a Gator in the team fight, and they since they have a tanky XP laner who have the potential to rotate fast a little bit with the help of the AOG. So could be really helpful, and they also might need a utility jungler if possible, because Beatrix, if a Beatrix good player gets a good front line, he could be really impactful in the fight. And if you talk about the team Seraphim, they might be going with the frontliner as well. Let's see.
Indeed, the Angela pick just add that extra bit of sustain with the hard guard. That shield is something that this Gadot can really use to sustain like further in those team fights. Like a Hilda is already such a high sustain hero. Just to match that sustain even further, that Angela could be a you know add on. But again, with the Beatrix, they want to play that centric draft. They want that Beatrix to get found faster than that Bruno, just to have that presence in the map. But again, what do you think? Will this be a mid lane Angela, or will this be a roaming Angela though? Where do you think this Angela would fit in for the puzzle of Team Sat?
Ooh. That's a good question. I think they are actually banning out those utility hypers. That's the Fredrin, which they actually needed in their team. So I'm kind of surprised on that. And if you talk about team Seraphim, they might be banning some dive compo, maybe some frontliner, maybe a Barats. If they saw the previous match, the retribution coming in from the Barats was good. So they might be planning to ban a frontliner. So with Angela with a strong, more HP tanky hyper could be good. Because the Beatrix also there to deal some physical damage. So and if combined with a good mage, their team could be the draft could be really strong.
You know what? I was going to say that Joy could come through in this draft, but again, this does open up that alpha for the side of Team Satyr. If they want that alpha plus Angela combo is really, really strong in the current meta. But again, that also will give them some extra bit of, you know,
Ooh.
early game. But again, like I was mentioning, that Angela is a flex pick. You can see the Matilda out there to provide even further shields to the side of Team Sad. They want to play around those shields. Will and Esmeralda come through though?
Esmeralda. If they could like pull a Esmeralda in this match, this could be a game changer, you know. But she have to be in position. She have to make those plays. She have to stay up to the expectation of the builds we are expecting. And Esmeralda could go and. Also, there it seems looks like Seraphine will go with the Alpha, which is a really good pick. It's no issue, and some extra implosion CC coming in from the Tigreal could be really annoying because with that they will be forced to go with a Flicker, I mean a Purify, and that will decrease the mobility of Team Set a lot.
You know, so far I really like the draft from Team Seraphim. They have a really good front to back composition. There is a lot of front laners for their side to protect that Bruno. You know, they really need to get through a lot of heroes before they can like get that kill onto that Bruno. Unless that Bruno is completely out of, position, or just too overextended. That could be a different
Mhm.
thing. But if that Bruno is really, really, positioned well, I don't see anybody going in and being able to get a shutdown onto that hero.
That's right. Oh, a Mart is big. Okay, a Mart is hyper coming in from the side of Team Set Esports. So let's see how it works. It might be useful during the if the Tigreal. If you do a prediction second skill while the Tigreal is doing the implosion, also his first skill will be useful to get his teammates out of the implosion. So let's see how he utilizes it during the match this time.
Definitely, but a quick question to you, J4. We're going into the game. Which draft do you think will win? Just one word answer. Name it.
Seraphine, the glucose C6H12O6, I believe, could be the
Alrighty, all.
reason.
Let's see if that extra bit of glucose will work in their favor or not, or if Team Sat will, back that victory for their side. Do not forget, guys, this is a best of one. These teams just gets one chance to, advance further in this tournament. But with going inside the land of Dawn for this third match of the evening between Team Sat Esports on the red side and Team Seraphine on the blue side. J4, take it away.
Yup, let's see how they will utilize this draft. Like I voted on the alpha and their draft to the Seraphine. Let's hope they don't put me down. But hey, let's not forget about Team Sad. They have the Martis to cancel out the CCs to disrupt the team fight comp the team Seraphine is planning to do, and also the AOG could be really handy. He can just clear the wave and come midway and like jump in the team fight, and also they have to be more careful protecting their MMs. Also, they have to be careful and with the positionings. So let's see how they pull it off. What do you think about the Angela Mage at this time?
I mean, the wave clear is a bit slow from the side of Team Sat here. As you can see, they are really, trying to go for that early top lane gank.
Ooh,
There's a
Hilda
lot of
is really
pressure
in the middle.
already.
Okay,
Yeah.
Angela is trying to catch. Okay, that's a first blood. Simply cursed first blood coming in from the side of Team Seraphine. Martis will be finding her and getting some more farm because of that. And let's see if he utilizes the farm lead there.
You know what, J4? If this Martis can snowball, it's gonna be a really, really bad game. But the Matilda going in will get shut down. A good ambush setup from the side of Team Seraphine here.
Yeah, the ambush was really good, I would say, and that they are trading one by one. The Hilda got traded, now the Matilda got traded, so it's like kind of a balanced situation. But in terms of the farm, it's like the same for now. Okay, there comes the Spear of Alpha, but he will miss the Angela there. And also he will get stunned, and the decimation coming from the Martis perfectly. Bruno is in trouble, using the flicker to escape, and Martis will be backing off for now. That's a really good decision, and he should be proceeding towards the turtle now.
Already we can see the Mart is going aggressive, really utilizing that early game snowball potential, and the turtle will get started. He does not have the retribution yet. He did use it on the Bruno. I think Team Seraphim, they have that information. As you can see, they're slowly making their way. Four members from both the side. The Beatrix is going in a potential fight, maybe.
Ooh, okay, there comes the Spear of Alpha hitting a perfect retribution. Prison Glacier has been popped. Mars in the middle trying to deal a lot of damage. Where is he? Okay, Implosion has been popped, and Martis will be killed by the Alpha there, and Team Set will be forced to pad back, but no! Angela will be caught there by the Aurora, as well as he will be securing the Gato kill as well there.
Man, oh man, what an aggressive team fight coming in from the side of Team Seraphim. They really utilize every single skill of theirs. The steal coming in from that Alpha was just a chef's kiss, securing that early advantage to their side. As you can see, the goal lead already favoring to the side of Team Seraphim. The snowball that was just taking place just got shut down, and Team Seraphim, they are on the driver's seats right now. They are, looking to control the map soon. As you can see, the rotation already there on all across the map.
Yeah, the alpha is actually really high on glucose to hit those retry really perfectly, and also be aware that he should be removing the as much as farm as possible so that the Martis doesn't deal a lot of damage, even though he is a early gamer. So, but still, snowballing is important because he will be going with the semi-tanky build in the end as well. Anyway, okay, Marilla will be picked off at the bot lane by the Alpha, and Beatrix is in a crucial position. Team Seraphim is really in a good position to gank her, to pinch her, or maybe to take the turret out. Angela's hard guard on the Beatrix, but it will not make up for it. They will be securing the tier 1 turret now. Share of Alpha to Natalia? Okay, no one. But they will be retreating. But it's no issue. Okay, the Mart is going in with the Mortal Coil to poke some damage, but no, they will be going towards the second turtle again.
Yes, it seems like that Mathilda didn't really learn from that last mistake, again doing the same thing, but this will be an uncontested turtle going in the side of Team Seraphim. They are controlling the tempo of the game so far, just 5 minutes in, and a goal lead of almost 4.5k, and you can see again on the river side there's a potential fight.
Avatar of Garden coming in from the Gato, trying to catch. Bridget Glacier has been popped by the Aurora. Martis is trying to find some kill. The Glucose is trying to mash down the Hilo, the Gato, and he will be succeed towards it. Martis is running for its life, but hey, Angela is there with the hard guard trying to give some backup, but no, they will be retreating, and she will kind of be wasting her ult at this point.
Yes, but again through that all that distraction, the turrets were getting traded left and right. The Beatrice did find that top lane first year turret, but the mid lane turret did fall for the side of Team Sat again on the blue buff. A lot of aggression coming in.
Right on the Beatrix face. It's barely rarely in HP, and he will be securing the kill. Martis is coming with the Mortal Coil. Katot coming in with the taunt. A lot of damage. Implosion has been popped, but Tigreal, there comes the Avatar guarding to absolutely no one. And okay, Alpha's Spear has also been wasted, but let's not forget the 2 damage of the Alpha. He have the potential to melt down the Gatot, and Martis is in low HP. He should retreat by now.
Yes, they are not finding those angles that Martis, he really wants to go in, but not to any avail. He cannot get that team fights for himself. As you can see, they were like so low on HP, but not to any avail, as the rest of the members were there to back off. But again on the top lane, the Bruno just a bit overextended. Should be careful. 3 members are already there, but again with the clock running down, the last turtle of the game will spawn on the bot lane. Which team do you think has a better control to take this?
Yep, definitely the team Seraphine at this point, because the alpha with a lot of farm, even the alpha with a low farm is dangerous. This is the alpha with a high farm, so he will be very confident now, going for the brute force as well as the war X here, so that he will be more as much as sustainable. And perfect retribution coming in. Avatar of Garden will be trying to hit the Bruno, but he will be escaping there. A spear of alpha right into the Martis. He is trying to melt down the Matilda as well. Bruno is doing a lot of damage from the behind, but the Vengeance will be helping to be more tanky though to the Gatot. And also they will be securing some more farms. Again, the Alpha is doing an attempt to engage with the Spear of Alpha. And Frigid Desher has been perfectly taking down the Angela. And Gatot is in a very low HP. Also, they are squeezing out all the resources as much as possible. Martis is in low HP and he is in no position to be in the fight again.
Yes, it seems like Team Sad, they do not have enough CC to counter out that Alpha and that Hilda combination. They are, running havoc in the back lane. Again, the
Oh,
Alpha
good,
going
that burst.
in,
Sheesh.
but
The
that
burst
wouldn't,
coming in from the Alpha is really good. What you gonna say about that?
definitely, definitely. The Alpha is really having a feel. And look at the damage from the Bruno, though the hard guard just, used defensively to help him escape that. But again, the goal lead is just, going farther away, and it's just looking glim for the side of Team Sat here. The Hilda really being so aggressive, but again,
Yeah,
Team Sat,
Bruno is. Yeah, the Bruno might be planning to go for the Malefic gun sure by now, because it is really OP on the Bruno, I would say. And this is kind of like what do you say? Like they already have a lot of lead, but if the Bruno keeps ignoring it and keeps like being too aggressive, this could be very fatal. And Circling Eagle has been popped by the Matilda. Here comes our Guardian hitting a lot of people. Frigid Glacier has been popped. Martis will be taken down there, and only the Beatrix and the Angela is there to defend the base for them.
yes, the bottle and Holy Shield does get proc there, but despite having two sustained heroes, the heal is not really enough. You can see the damage is still lacking for the side of Team Sat. They are not being able to get those kills secured for themselves. They want to, go for those kills, but it is just being them overzealous to get those team fights for their side. But again, with that massive goal lead of 10k, it's just gonna, not be an easy task, but with this free lot going to the side of Team Seraphine, things are looking just grimmer and grimmer for Team Sat.
Yep, and with this, Bruno will get the scary Malefic gun for himself, and Hilda is trying to be as annoying as possible to the Martis. Martis will be using the Retry to secure the red buff and get some farm for himself. And as well as if you see the Beatrix farm, he is in the highest farm in his team, and he should be playing a little bit more safer so that they can defend the Lord and can put the game a little bit more longer. But no, okay. Alpha was going with the Alpha Sphere, but he will be missing it. So let's see if we're gonna see a fight. Tykel is on his way to figure out in the situation, but when a race has been popped, there comes the Circling Eagle to take down the glucose there. Lord is pushing, and Bruno is also targeting the turret. Take out the turret inhibitors as much as possible. And Frigid, maybe you wanna see some stuns to the Beatrix by the Aurora, so that they can push out some more turret. Let's see how they pull it out for themselves. Okay, a big minion wave coming in from the top side to secure the top lane turret, inhibitor turret. Bruno is dealing some damage, but the turret will be stay strong there.
Yes, they were able to, defend that, but the Bruno with the damage. See, look at that range from that Bruno, just so ridiculous. Able to hit that turret without any minions. That is the power of that Malefic gun. But again, with the goal lead, things are just going grimmer. Team Sad, they
Yeah.
really need to pull through for their side, because if they cannot defend the next pressure, it's gonna go just be a game. And as you can see, the Tigreal is just waiting for that flicker to come back online. He might go for that engage anytime soon.
Yep, they have to be a little bit more careful. The Marty shouldn't have been recalling to the Bruno there, at least not when the Bruno has the Malefic gun. He has been got paid for his action there. and they can't come out of the base because they have a lot of very they are very low in farm. They are in no position to take fight, and Team Seraphine is taking down turret one by one. Look at the range of the Bruno hitting the turret from the out of the turret. He doesn't even need minion, and Team Set can't do anything about it. Look at the range. That's why the Bruno is getting banned everywhere. The items are really annoying with the Bruno's range combined with the level, and 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 they are dealing a lot of damage. Look at the true damage coming in from the Bruno again, and the Lord is coming in 50 seconds. They might be securing a Luminous Lord again and pushing towards the base again.
Yes, and with no inhibitors left for the side of Team Sad, this is gonna be a very hard defense coming in. We are already 12 minutes into the game. This is the mid game, and the Lord has, become the Luminous Lord, a level 2 Lord. This is gonna hit really hard in that base crystal for the side of Team Sad. They are trying their best to, hold on to this game so long. They are, trying to lock in those items. The Beatrix does have 3 items locked in, but will that be enough is the question. As for the rest of the side, oh, there's something a bit different for that Alpha's build. We see a Malefic gun on him as well. What do you think about that, J4?
Yo, is that that might be some useful. I'm not sure. That's not the best to go with the alpha because that's really good with marksmans. But something for a fighter, it might not be a lot of you can pull out a lot of what you say potential out of that item because there are a lot of more valuable items that can be built to the alpha. And Bruno, look at the damage of the Brunos will be killing the Angela. The hard guard is gone. Let's see, will they able to defend now or not? Baron's Rage has been popped. Author of Garden has been popped right on the Lord. Martis will be killed by the Bruno. Frigid Glacier has been popped, but no, the Hilda will be hitting the base and securing the win for Team Seraphine Esports.
Victory!
Definitely, what a sight of dominance coming in from the side of Team Seraphine. The Bruno just having a field day along with that Aurora, those 3 tanky and beefy frontliners doing their works just so perfectly. All that, that Bruno and that Aurora had to do was just place in their skill, and with that, they were able to secure that game. You can see the Bruno just being that hyper carry for their side, able to dish out 40% damage as well as 78% damage to the turrets. That just speaks how strong Bruno is in the current meta. Leaving it open was a really big mistake for the side of Team Sat, as they just crumbled into pieces with that Bruno's damage. And
Yep.
yes, so far so good, but with that, Team sadly have to end their journey in the Crown Championship. But for Team Seraphine, they will move to the round 3. Congratulations to our winners. And yes, what do you have to say for this match,
Yep,
J4?
that's all. It has been planned. Like I voted, Seraphine has the better draft, I would say, and the Bruno has maintained his positioning really good, really nicely, and the Alpha has played like up to my expectation. So and the if I talk about the team set, they have to be like a little bit more careful, especially the Angela, since she has like a game. She's like a very important ulti. She has like that's why she has to maintain the positioning. And if you say like if they were planning to go with an Angela mage, they should have gone with the front header so that they can get some more vision for their team, and that way they could have like initiated the fight more well according to me. So it could be a reason, but it's okay. Team Seraphine, congrats to Team Seraphine Esports and Team Sad Esports. This is not the end for you guys. There will be more tournaments heading up in the future. Stay tuned. And with this, J4, me, and Shin will be signing off.
Definitely don't miss out the action for the next game, guys, and we'll be back real soon. See ya.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Like nothing I felt, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Like nothing I found, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Like nothing I felt, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. Try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the very unexpected long break that we had to take. But right now, we are back with Crown Championships, continuing on. I am your friendly neighborhood caster, Sebastian, and I will be alone for this evening right now. We have 9 o'clock in the blue team, yes, and Comrade Infinix on the red team as well. And Bruno, we have all noticed how deadly he is, instantly banned out from the red team here, and the blue team going in really strong with Hilda and Zirshin. Okay, these two are really, really in the meta phase right now, and even though Zirshin had a bit of a nerf, her ultimate skill kind of got a rework, in a sense where she doesn't need to use mana for quite some time, and mages all need mana to use their skills. Something like this rework is not really a good sign, especially to go against something like that as we all know, is a huge issue as well. Fanny being banned out is quite common right now because she's got a new buff. And right now, I think Fanny players are literally celebrating, spamming her day and night, classic and rank, even in custom as well, because of the new energy regeneration. Alright, Khalid is being banned out by the 9 o'clock here, but I think it's a pretty good spot to ban, because Khalid, we all know his mobility. He is quite fast, he is quite durable, and he also has his quicksand guard, which, it regenerates his HP according to the amount of HP he loses. And that is not a good sign, especially if you're going to be going against someone like that on the EXP lane. Maybe you're using Cho. Cho is a really good hero to counter him. So, guys, don't forget that Cho Jeroth as well, but you will need the Petrify with Jeroth because he doesn't really cancel out that heal unless you use your second skill early on the Spectre step. And there we go, Suyu being banned out. Even though he got a slight nerf as in they only touched his cooldown, which I think is quite absurd because he's still showing a huge amount of damage output, and I believe they should have touched his damage growth instead of the adding a 1.5 cooldown on his skills as well, because in the late game that is literally nothing. All right, we have the first pick for this team for the game right here, and that is Gatot Gacha from the 9 o'clock here. Ooh, high loss to top it up against that Gatot Gacha. All right, this is going to be really interesting with the I think a revitalize for that high loss would be better, and I hope he does take, because the more durable the tank is, the more he stays in the group fight, the more it's going to be beneficial, especially for a hero like Hylos here. We have the Sicilian, which I would definitely say a really good pick, but Eluo, my goodness me, already? Or a Yves? Okay, these two are really interesting picks, and I think Zia here from 9 o'clock, not really sure what to pick, finally decides on Luo Ye. And the Ling is opened out as well. Hayabusa is open. Even Gushin would be a really good choice for recently in this new meta right here, because he's not really picked out. So you're not going to be expecting a Gushin pick, and then out of nowhere, boom, the assassin who can really burst down heroes like Ling if his ultimate skills are used up as well. But the teleport from Louis is going to be a nightmare, especially for the side of Conrad and Phoenix. They will be able to clear out a huge, wide range of mobility that they will have, which 9 o'clock will be able to abuse. And yes, they will not be able to escape much, especially if that Zia really knows how to use that Luoyi. So we're going to be expecting some really wonderful teleportations coming up right here. And Kazumi, I think he will be going for the Beatrix. All right, he will be picking out Beatrix quite early on, as there is no Bruno to counter her out, because only that sniper of hers and the rocket, yes, Bennett, kind of outranges Bruno, but they're not really much in a way. So he will be a huge problem against Beatrix, and even the immune spell, the wind chant from Wind of Nature, doesn't really help against a hero like Bruno, someone who deals almost, I think, 99% crit chance, yes, from the late game passive of his, the Berserker's Fury, even the Windtalker at that point, along with that has claws as well. So that's not really something you want to go against from someone. Even with the Sea Halberd, he will be nerfed out, the healing, but he's going to be regenerating 600 to 400 HP per basic attack. So that is not really something you don't want to go against in the late game as well. And there we go. Guinevere unexpectedly is being banned out. I think we're seeing a new banning phase coming up. But then again, Phobius. Alright, this is a good ban. Claude banned out already? I think they've already picked out a marksman. I think this is a mistake from the side of 9 o'clock, because they already have their marksman. Love in 70 MS have already picked out a marksman. And I think Claude would have been a great choice against Beatrix here. But, they will be banning him out. And there we go. They need an EXP and they need a jungler as well. I think they would be picking out a Mincetar because Mincetar is quite open and really, really strong. Even Thamos would, not gonna lie, would be a really good choice against that Gatot Gacha as well. But against Luo Yi, I'm not really sure. Terizla is open. Mincetar, I'm really hoping for the Mincetar because, the best way to deal with Ling would be someone like Cho. Oh, Chip is opened up. So I think Hylos will be going onto the EXP lane. Okay, though other that, or they would be abusing that teleport again from the side of Comrade Infinix. Okay, both the teams have teleports, but I think here Chip would be a much more, devastating force as he can bring in multiple people from wherever they are. And unlike Luo Yi, he has the ability to actually do that. And Moskov against Beatrix. Okay, this is going to be a really interesting fight because we all know Beatrix tends to, over DPS that Moskov, even though the Holy Trinity build on Moskov is, quite the probably the top notch attack speed build right now. But then again, Beatrix with the SMGs is not really something you want to go against in the late game because even if you do have that huge amount of DPS, the bullets, each of the bullets from that SMG will be out to get you instantly as well. And we have a saber pick. Finally, I think I've mostly been seeing a really uh, tanky roam, but I think Saber will be going out in the roam here, and Gatot will be going onto the EXP lane. I think that is what the 9 o'clock here team is doing out. And Xborg being picked out as their jungler, not really, not really unexpected, but I was hoping they would be picking out a Martis here for the Luo Yi, but I think Xborg would be a good choice as well. So both the teams have picked out each and every hero that they have desired, and they will be, battling it out for the spot. And there are two teams here, but only one can win, and it is in every situation of the current stages that we are having right now in the Crown Championships. And I have to say, I really like both the drafting from the teams here, but the Claude ban, I have to say, a big mistake here because Claude, we all know, can easily melt down that Hylos, even though he has that uh, vengeance spell. And the blade armor doesn't really work out on him because the monkey, in a way, doesn't really count as a basic attack, but it does trigger basic attack skills. So he will not be able to, receive that much damage back from how the amount of basic attack that he has given out. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the land of Dawn. We are finally in. Let's see who loves their junglers, and by that I mean helping out their junglers very early on. And look at the red team. Just as I've said, they understood the assignment and they're helping out their Xborg farm as fast as possible. And look at that, as I've mentioned, the Saber will be going on the roam side, and this is going to be really good. A good choice here, but then again, should really be helping out their jungler in the early game because of his passive. It removes, physical defense for quite some time, and it stacks up as well. That is something you need in the early game to help out these junglers because they do have armor as well. And look at that, I think Lethal kind of expected. I think Ling will be able to steal that quickly because he did not really get that much of help, but he is a faster jungler than the Xborg right there. And I believe, look at the bot lane. I think Kazum here kind of wanting to fight in, but I think Chip will be getting back at that shot right there. A close gank coming in from Saber, but Chip was able to get him out of that bush. That is not a good teleport right there. The dash coming in from Moskov, paying a heavy price for that, but I think he will be able to use that flicker to get away. But Xborg will be able to get that beautiful last insanity onto Moscow, but he will be paying the heavy price for what he has done right there. And their jungler for the Comrade Infinix goes down. quite early on onto the game as well. That is not a good sign. If your jungler is going to be doing that, then it's best not really fighting out for that kill onto Moskov as well. And there we go. There we have it. He has the flicker to get away, but he doesn't use it. But I think he used it all the way back that side. So I don't think he, really survived against the Blade of Tempest right there. And look at Chip dealing as much CC as he can to guarantee, that safety for him and that high loss, because they would be easily wiped out. A beautiful Guardian of Avatar locking in as well. Retribution timed so well, and Kazum once again taken down by 9 o'clock here. Look at Badshash almost taken down as well. The flicker will be used to save himself. Okay, that was a really close call from both the teams. Again, Saber, the roam, the damage from, I think, Execute would have been a better choice, but the flicker, he uses flicker to make sure that his teammates are guaranteed that stun from the flying swords that he has as well. This is not looking good for Comrade Infinix, because they do have the durability, they do have the mobility as well, but they're not really going out and having that synergy that 9 o'clock have, and the Saber rope as well. Someone who doesn't really need to go out, because Gathot is there, so he will be able to stay kind of safe. And a beautiful blade. Oh my goodness me, what was that? I think Kazum, he kind of expected that Beatrix to come in, but I think Saber did. I think Beatrix there did not expect Saber to actually be there again, or have the ultimate skill to get that kill onto their side as well. What the heck is happening over here? Look at Zia so close to dying. The Vengeance being popped up right here will be able to gather a little bit of HP back for his teammates, but I think the Blades of Tempest will be able to be used, but I think Hylos will not be able to sustain against that damage. Look at Zia so close to getting killed 2 times, but he does go down, but bringing down Exborg along with himself as well. A beautiful 1-on-2 trade coming in, and even the turtle right there, being guaranteed. I think for the blue team here, they will be able to get it back. The cheap shortcut not, ready to be used by Chip as well. And I think this is going to be an easy turtle for 9 o'clock here. Okay, Saber is trying to zone them out. And I think Kazum, there again, once again, the zoning out from Saber. He knows what to do. A beautiful Spear of Destruction coming in, hitting its mark, and executing that X-Borg in a really fashionably well-placed skill right there. My goodness me, what a rotation from the side of 9 o'clock. And look at Chip, so close to being taken down, but I think his passive will unlock right on time, as well as Gathot was chasing him down. But I think, Gathot can survive against this, and he will be able to show why he is being picked out in the EXP lane. That was not a really good sign there. The Blade of Tempest has been used out, and a double kill for Ling. Wonderful fight there, and I think, that was a well-placed cheap shortcut. But then again, the Sicilian paid a really bad choice right there. He played off that kill, but then again, an assist for losing all of his stacks in the mid lane. What could have been an easy carry in the late game can now be, costly right here in the early game. If you mess up your stacks as a Sicilian player here, you have to be, able to take in the consequences as well. And that is what is going to happen right now. We're going to be looking at the skill set. Oh my goodness me, the Spear of Misery hitting its mark once again. But the battery is being used up. And I think Link still does have his Blades of Tempest as well. And I think he will be able to be used. Oh my goodness me, what was that spell from Zia right there? A beautiful disrupt coming in from that Lu Yi right there, making sure everyone was locked in from Comrade Infinix. And Ling taking his chance, using the Tempest of Blades once again, guaranteeing himself a beautiful 804, a legendary, a well-deserved legendary for Ling right here. His rotation has been really well done well thought out as well. And I think, Kazum also deserves some praising as well. Even though, against Beatrix, Moskov isn't really a good pick because of the short range that he has. He's kind of like taking advantage that Saber is there. And Beatrix is playing safe a little bit. And look at that, Zia teleporting with Saber as well. The cheap shortcut being used up, but I don't think many of his teammates will be coming up. The Avatar of Guardian being used up quite easily. Oh, sorry, a little too early over there for their side, but I think that will be a good escape for their side as well. The glorious pathway has been used up, so I think that will not be safe anymore. Look at Saber instantly locked out by Sicilian as well. A well-played gank right there coming in, and I think Zia is in trouble again. Hylos locking him down for that last insanity to lock himself in, and I think Moskov will be taking him down again. A beautiful double kill from both Ling and Moskov right here, and only Sicilian is left. This is not a good sign because Moskov is fed already. Look at the look at the damage onto Moskov as well. He easily takes down that Sicilian without much needing of any of his Spear of Misery. Even along with that as well, all he needs is that basic attack to kill a hero. Now he does have the Master Assassin on his emblem set, so that is he's going to be dealing an extra amount of damage. Once again, Saber onto the rescue for that Moskov, and I think that is not a good play. He will be taken down by Chip. And that Beatrix, the Avatar of Guardian, once again being used, locked onto Xborg. A well-played lock right there. Beatrix will be taken down. A beautiful triple kill. That is a maniac right there, but I think he will be giving it to that Ling right there. I have to say, the playmaker of that gank right there was that Luo teleporting Gatot all the way into the inhibitor turret and getting that Avatar of Guardian into that Xborg, who could have escaped out there so easily, but then again, he trusted his teammates and made sure that every single skill connected into it, and that is exactly what happened, especially with Zia there. A beautiful disruption coming in, and I have to say, the skills here, I think maybe the Enchanted Talisman should be really good right now, as Dispersion would be, really early on, would be stacking up pretty early, and then again, being used up, but the Avatar of Guardian does not to connect into every single one right there. Gatot, he's going to be able to sustain pretty quickly over there. Chip being taken out once again by Moskov. Look at the damage on Ling. He's able to kill them off so easily, but I think he will be punished for that greedy kill that he tried to take over there. And there we go. Look at Hylos being slowed down, and I think Xborg will be, going in front of him and making sure that Moskov gets that kill instead. I think that was a bad play from Xborg. He should have backed away, but then again, he got their own Hylos killed instead. And look at Moskov and Lu Yi right there, making sure that Moskov is not really ganked out, but I think the damage from Beatrix is finally starting to show as well. Sicilian with 134 stacks, sorry, 136 right now. And there we go, look at Moskov eating away the damage that, the HP that Chip has. He has a huge amount of DPS as well. Look at the damage coming in from Hylos and Xborg once again. And I think that was a bad move from 9 o'clock right there. You can't really overextend fights, but I think that was a bad choice right there to do what they had done right there. That could have been a really nice ganking spot if the team was there to follow up, but then again, you don't really want to do that, especially in the late game stage. It's the mid game right now, but I think we all know what we're talking about here. Beatrix coming in, and I think he will be locked down by Saber again. Beatrix out of the group fight once again. Hylos trying to hunt down that Moskov. I think he will be taken down, but yes, he will be taken down. Sicilian once again, but I think Moskov coming in, making sure that he gets that Faraga armor. Come on, Moskov, you have to get this away, and again being used up. He does get that hit. A beautiful play from the 9 o'clock here. what the heck just happened? The beautiful spear of destruction over there for the Moscow. And then again, I think this is going to be an easy win if they play the safe, and they do. Congratulations at 9 o'clock. And I'm very sorry to Comrade Infinix there, but the synergy level was different. And, I have to say the mobility from Louis and the Ling was a little too much for Beatrix and that Xbox to handle. And let's look at the stats, shall we? And I think Hylos is the only one who has pushed in their team fight. But then again, Moskov with 25,000 turret damage, really well played. He made sure he pushed, even though he wasn't getting much kills in the early game. And that is what you should do. If you die once or twice in the early game, that is what you must do. You must focus on the backdoor, the side pushing, and Ling, a wonderful play. I have to say his rotation was beautiful, and he made sure that he was always there for the turtle fights. He stole every single one and made sure that Gatot, with his Guardian of Avatar of Guardian, was not laid to waste as well, and a wonderful teleportation from Louis as well. But there can only be one winner, so congratulations to 9 o'clock. So, guys, that is it for the current match right here. We will be going on a short break. So, guys, stay tuned and like and share the sub as well.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Like nothing I found, my mind overwhelmed. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. As you fade away,
Yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Like nothing I found, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, okay, maybe you could.
Are back with Crown Championship Crown Championships. I'm so sorry. I was a little, I was drinking water a little bit there and I got stuck with my words. But yes, I am your caster, Sebastian, along with, the one and only Ruds official. So, Ruds, how are you? Come on, man.
I'm pretty fine right now, although I was a bit
Mhm.
under the weather. Speaking of
Yeah.
weather, it was 104 degrees inside of me. But for
Oh, my
now, I
goodness.
think the only heated thing right now is this match coming up. The Chip and the Bruno
Exactly.
being banned simultaneously. So, as we saw in the meta right now, in the M6 meta
Mhm.
currently, Bruno has been a force to be reckoned with. What do you think, Ricardo?
Exactly. I have to say his passive is a nightmare. Like, come on, yeah, you're a marksman. You deal crit damage, and your passive helps you to build up crit rate. What the hell is that? Like, something like that shouldn't really exist, but then Bruno exists. So we can't really say that it's impossible. And that is exactly why I feel like, he should be banned out, especially with a nerf coming up. Hopefully it stays on, Otherwise, Bruno players are gonna be, crying right now. And we are seeing a Nathan and Azushin. I think these two are like banned out quite often, don't you think so, Reds?
Yes, that is true. The Nathan as well as the Jushin can be really, really
Mhm.
forced to be reckoned with, especially when it comes to the
Mhm.
late game. The both the
Exactly.
Nathan as well as the Bruno being banned out just shows that maybe the red team is pretty volatile towards a late game marksman finish. So the
Yeah.
red team might be planning on countering those marksmen. We do have the Wan open, who has been really popular, as to say, for recently. And if we talk
Exactly.
about the current PK, we just saw Keldra using the Lela, so nothing can be said as we go for the
You know,
first
always
match.
changes. Looking at the M6 matches, the meta always changes according to the heroes they pick. So it's
Yeah,
very like I'm not surprised that Layla was picked out because Layla with the malefic gun, you don't really see her hitting you, but then again you're getting hit and you don't even see her. Like, where the hell is she hitting from? So things like that, BTK really often surprises us,
yeah,
especially with the last. Remember the comeback they made from a three
oh
zero
yeah.
all the way up to a 4-3. So something like that, I love seeing things like that. And I love seeing things on that, a similar thing happening here in Crown Championships as well. Fanny picked out finally. We are seeing a Fanny.
First pick
Ruds.
Fanny. We see a first pick Fanny as well as a Ruby. And just like that, the Hilda has been picked up. I was just going to say that the Hilda is open, who can be really threatening to a Fanny, but we can see that the Hilda has been picked up as well. So the red team is trying to cover all its boxes right now.
Exactly. And I have to say, even Claude is open right now, which is really good against the hero like Hilda, because Hilda will be buying, defense because she needs to sustain against heroes like Ruby. She needs to sustain maybe like against Minsitar,
Hmm.
tank heroes, because even right now, tank heroes are dealing so much damage. And it's not really a surprise. And we see that Claude with that the Holy Trinity build will be able to eat all of her HP up, even if she has her the grass eating passive of hers that always heals her up. So annoying, I have to say. So
It
Reds,
is.
my goodness me, they picking out Lunox and
And the
Moskov
Moscow.
already. what
Yeah,
what do you
so
think?
both.
What are they trying
I,
to
I
cook right
I
here?
really thought that they would go for a Sicilian. Sicilian could have been a
Hmm.
really good counter for the Hilda, but yeah, these
Hmm.
two work as well. I mean, there's absolutely none who can counter the damage of a Lunox, and you
Very
combine
true.
that with a Moskov who can actually counter a Fanny, as well as be a lady menace. Even when it comes to the
Exactly.
Sicilian, the Moscow can just use his spear of destruction and just get onto the backline and finish them off. So yes, this Moskov and the Lunox pick, I'm pretty in favor of that.
I agree. And oh, Hylos is banned out. They do not have a roamer yet, I think, from both the teams, unless Hilda is going on the roam, which I find pretty much more useful than being in the EXP lane because she has a lot of mobility and putting her like her in the EXP lane stuck. where she can't really help out unless she's of a certain level. Now that is something you do not want. Someone who can really shine in the early game, make sure that you get that lethal wanderer or you get the kill on the mage or even the jungler, you invade in. So
Yeah,
things like that, I really feel like they should put on the roamer, sorry, an exp laner, so Hilda would be free to move wherever she goes, and top it off with Fanny who can go in anywhere. My goodness me, Ruds. I think
yeah, the
red
Hilda
team is
and
trying to build
Fanny
up
combo
something
could
here.
have been a real menace actually. So I do
Hmm.
actually agree with you. The Hilda roam could be really threatening to any team at the moment,
Hmm.
rather than she being posted up on the EXP lane. So yeah, as we see the Khalid being banned out as well as the Granger. Granger has been sort of a mixed bag. Even if we talk about M6, I mean Granger players are getting a lot of kills, but that kill isn't really transitioning to wins. So what do you think, Ricardo? Following the recent patches of the Granger, do you think he's a really good goal laner or is he still a jungler main?
I have to say they're making him a jungler main. Like, please, I'm saying like Granger players don't hate me for this, but they've made him a full jungle hero because in the old passive, you kind of had that red bullet, so that kind of increases your sustainability a little bit because it is a guaranteed crit, and you have Haslaws and Rose Gold to add up to it. But then again, if you think about it, being in the gold lane doesn't really suck because you have to stack up. But if you are the jungler, you can stack up even more than you already have, especially guaranteeing someone like we all know that you're getting at least 17 to 15 kills every single game you play with Granger. That is a guarantee right now. But the thing is,
That's
if you
true.
don't have a if you're not in the jungler lane and you're not finishing off those heroes that you need to finish, then the marksman who could have been in the gold lane would have been doing so much better in pushing turrets instead of trying to finish off heroes like what Granger should is doing. And I believe here, I think Moskov is a good pick. Maybe they could have picked the Claude out, but Moskov is there. And what a way to start! Both the teams are looking really strong here, Raz. Don't you think so?
Really strong. And speaking about jungle, we see the Fedrin, the MOBA Fred, if we call it nowadays. The
Yeah.
Fedrin has been picked out as well. I think that's a pretty all-rounded draft, considering the Franco can be a playmaker but doesn't have much of an HP. So the Ruby and Fedrin
Mhm.
can actually make up for that. And the Lunox and the
Yeah.
Moskov being the backlaners are really good damage dealers. So it's overall looking really well as we jump into the land of Dawn. And what do we see? Are we gonna see some early game invades by the Fanny, Ricardo?
I hope so. But then again, if this Franco is good and he hooks that Fanny, which I'm really hoping to see in this match. You don't pick a Franco unless you're smart enough or like
Hmm.
to the point like that you can hook her. And it's not
Actually,
just the bloody hunt
also,
that will be necessary.
yeah,
I think Franco is
there's
having
also
a
the
bit of a
bloody
network
hunt.
issue.
Yeah, I think Franco is having
Mm-hmm.
some internet delay, or this might be a strategy. Actually, we have seen this in Crown Championship before. The Franco being AFK and the team actually winning it. So let's see. Let's hope that it's a kind of a strategy where you're making the opponent team think that hey, I'm AFK. You can just come and invade me.
There we go. He's back, and I think it's the bot. That's oh yeah, he is
Yeah.
back right there.
Oh,
Look at
oh,
Fanny's cables, man. My goodness me,
basic
he's
cables
already
right there.
going so he's going in so
Yeah.
aggressively already in the early game, and that is not something you really want to go against right now. The top lane looking really delicious for Fanny as well.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Sicilian,
I think.
Claude, everybody is up there. But I think Moskov will play it smart. The Claude is trying to bait him out, but he's too smart
Yeah.
for that strategy yet. And talking about the Fedrin versus the Fanny will not do much to the Fedrin early game. So that is still a
Mhm.
better yet situation than having
Yeah,
something squishy in the jungle. So as we talk
I
about the
agree.
jungle, there's a Hilda and Ruby battling it out in the bottom lane. Not so much is going to happen right now, as both of them are pretty good sustainers. The first turtle
Hmm.
spawning into the land of dawn. Ricardo, what do you think is going to be up top on this turtle fight?
Oh, I have to say, Fanny, if he's quick enough and he doesn't, he focuses more on that turtle instead of the buff, just as I've said, they have an easy turtle right there, but he's going for his buff instead. He can make
Mhm.
sure, Tigreal is there. There's even Sicilian, even that Hilda's ready to stop Fredrin from coming in any closer, but he decides to take that buff instead. And look at that right now. Look at Fredrin going back on top. That was not a really good thing. That
Mm.
no, I
I
think
think
they should
Frederick
have
is
been.
trying to forego the turtle for now, as he
Yeah,
doesn't want to risk the early game, especially because they do not have such an early game spike, as we would say.
exactly.
Speaking of spike, Moscow's Spear of Destruction actually connects on the Fanny, but he will not jump in right. But look at
Ooh,
Claude though. Claude 1 HP, he's trying to survive, he's trying to escape. Sicilian is here, Lunox using her brilliance, and
that
that
was
is the
close.
story so far. So the blue team is actually trying to get most of the farm out of the way. They are not trying to engage
Oh
at
my
all.
goodness
Look at
me!
that
What a
Tigreal with
keyboard
the
play coming
explosion!
in! What
Oh
a keyboard
wow!
play coming in from that as well. Look at Fanny
Yeah.
spamming that passive as well, and I think he will be paying a heavy price for what he did right there. Even with the buff,
Okay.
Fanny, you can't wall spam like that, buddy. That
Yeah,
was
and
not really
especially
something
inside
he
the
should have
enemy's
done.
turret, that too to a Fedrin. So mistakes
Oh
were made,
my!
and Fanny just received a big bonk on his head, which resulted in her
Actually,
death.
but I'm so glad I saw that play from Tigreal, man. My goodness me.
Yeah,
My
that was
day has
smooth
been made.
actually.
What a keyboard move right there. And I think we all
Definitely.
call Tigreal keyboy now. I'm not sure if it's just me or like every time they have a Tigreal in a rank game, I say like, oh,
Yeah.
Keyboy is here. And look at that, he's ready again. He's
How
ready.
good the players play. Okay, okay. Another implosion trying to connect onto Moskov. It actually does. The knockup has been connected. Not enough
Oh my
damage yet to take
goodness.
Moskov. Lunox comes to the rescue. Moskov using the Spear of Destruction. He is gonna actually jump in and get a kill onto Tigreal. But that is gonna be it. Claude is gonna take him
Oh,
out. And Lunox is just gonna survive with brilliance. Hopefully, there's a Fanny still there. Hilda is trying to jump into the turret.
I
Fanny is
think
a little late.
he'll get.
And they are still gonna secure the kill though, just cause of the beefiness and the tankiness of Hilda. They get the top turret as well. So not a very good fighting situation for the blue team.
They have to make sure they, not really play on so aggressively, like Moskov just did there. He
Yeah.
teleported all the way inside three people right there with the Spear of Destruction.
Mhm.
Even though that was a good move, if I think maybe if only one hero was there, he could have definitely escaped. But Fanny, with the cutthroat and the steel cables, instantly locks him out of the fight as well. Look at Ruby once again in trouble. This is the wall spamming coming in, and I think this is the era of Fanny wall spam coming back once again with that new buff of hers and Napster getting ready to possibly capture every single one so that his ultimate will deal as much damage as possible as well. Look at Fanny's steel cables coming in. Look at once again the
Players inside of
annihilation.
the turret. So
The
the red team is really rocking
annihilation.
it out. I mean, this is the
Fusion
aggression they
Prime.
were trying to counter the blue team. They knew that if they actually tried to commit, they wouldn't be able to come out on top for the team fights. And that is just what's showing off right now. Both the Lunox and the Moskov need a little bit of farm until they can actually rise to the occasion. And this is the point where the early aggression, was actually not meant to be. As we can see, all of the outer turrets being taken out one by one, and Franco is next on the chopping block. Tries the hook, fails miserably, and that is gonna be still it for the blue team. The scoreline is 2-6. They are actually 5k goal in deficit, so it is gonna be interesting to see how they transition to the late game.
Oh no, that's not good. A flicker play implosion coming in once again from that Tigreal, the cables, making sure each and every hero right there is low enough to be taken down. Look at that. Fredrin once again escaping with little to no HP at all. He survived once again. The menace of Fanny proving herself why she is buffed up and being spammed in so many tournaments and in the ranked game as well. And I have to say this was not a really good option for the red team because, the blue team, because they should have gone earlier than expected because Franco, he is lacking onto defense and he does not have enough HP, like you have just said. And that is the mistake. That is what they should have done. Look at Blessed Dingo once again catching that Franco, using Implosion to secure that beautiful kill once again. What a beautiful roamer that they have right here. A kid boy, just as I have said, man. Don't you agree with me?
That is true, and as we can see, instead of the Franco getting pickoffs, it's the Tigreal himself getting the pickoff of a Franco. So this is how the tables turn
Exactly.
when you're not in pretty good sync with your team. I think the Franco should rely more on his hooks to actually clear the
Mhm.
bushes. Else, this is gonna be disastrous if we see one more implosion connecting. Because as we can see, as for
Mhm.
the Fedrin, nobody is actually lasting in the team fights.
Yeah, I agree with that. And look at that, Lord will be taken on by Claude and Fanny, the
The
couple
couple,
right there in the hero. I have to say, okay,
yeah,
this was quite the the trip because I thought for a second I was like, wait, they're picking Fanny and Claude. Didn't something
yeah.
happen between them in their lore? So, like finally, I realized. So like,
They
oh,
they actually
they
have
have
a
Panther
couple of
skin.
couple skins, yeah.
Exactly. Again, the hooks, as a Franco main, it's frustrating me so much to see
Yeah.
Franco being played like this. And oh my, look at Sicilian right there. Flicker had to be used by that Ruby to escape a beating of a
Yeah.
lifetime that Ruby was receiving from Sicilian over in the top lane. And I think Franco will again be punished. Oh my goodness me! A Game Boy move
Connect.
once again from
Not
that
again,
figure.
as we can see, almost everybody being taken down. Only the Moscow left to defend. This does not look good for Team Blue. As Fanny is gonna try to dive in once
Oh,
again. All of them are low, but there's nobody to take them out. Moscow is the only one
oh,
trying to somehow defend, but this match is gonna fall shortly. This is not to be. Maybe the Romanians can defend, but no, that is not gonna happen.
oh
One after the
man.
other, implosions connecting. Fanny as well as Sicilian covering it up for the Roma. And yes, these were one of those matches where you would actually not like a Franco being picked up for your team.
Oh my gosh, bro. I said it. I think, Tigreal himself heard from wherever I was. He heard me say that he was Kiboy. And that was exactly the moves that he pulled not once, not twice, but three times in this
Yeah,
match. And I have to say that, oh my goodness me, the MVP goes to Tigreal right here. That Fanny just was just picking off kills. He was
yeah,
getting the objectives, but I think Tigreal here is the MVP. Full top, don't you think so?
that
Oh
is
my goodness
true.
me.
Actually, Tigreal helping his team every step of the way, and Team Fusion Prime actually picking up that victory. That was really smooth of that Tigreal with his implosions, and the overall
Mhm.
gameplay of the rotations by Team Fusion Prime was just superior to Bazang's. And that just showed because even though Bazang, the jungler, and the Roma were pretty solid on their views that they should not actually engage early game, I think Moskov was pretty impatient, and that actually costed them dearly. As after the first
Mhm.
as a team fight and the first turret falling into the top lane, it was just a snowball from
Yeah,
there, just one after the other, every other kill going
exactly.
in the favor of Fusion Prime. And that is gonna be it for this match. We are gonna be live with you for the next match. Ricardo, any ending thoughts?
I have to say, guys, stay safe there. You may never know. Anything can happen. But what will be happening is this next match. So, guys, stay tuned.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Like nothing I felt, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Like nothing I felt, my mind overwhelmed. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never
stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long.
All
Hello,
right, ladies
guys.
and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Wait, actually, not. Let's take this up. Take this up. Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, like you just tell me you were like having some food or something, so I continued. But either way, hello guys, welcome back to the final ultimate match of tonight. It's gonna be versus Demonic Creed and Chimtipui07. So a name which is very familiar among the Mizo community, although I know none of it. And Ricardo assured me that it's not a slang, so I'll
Yes,
continue to
yes,
take the name.
yes. Team Tupui,
So
as it is pronounced. Yeah. So it's quite hard
yeah,
because sometimes I don't take this as a bad way or like people saying bad stuff, but like it's like when Mizo people speak, it's like you're singing. So sometimes you have to
yeah,
get the note right, and then the
I
words
mean,
make sense. But there we go.
yeah,
Look at that. We have a Hayabusa and an Alice band, which
I
is
understand.
finally we're finally seeing some different
Yeah, it's
banning
like
phrase right here.
two patches back. It's like a meta ban
Mm-hmm.
two patches back kind of a
Mm-hmm.
situation. And yes, you to mark your words, you are correct. Like the Mizo people have a certain way of saying things like chimtipui, like they say it in such a soft, like well spoken manner, and like yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
the people as well as their words are pretty cute to say the least.
But I have to say sometimes, I feel bad because we have a we have not really a good face in the ML community. But I hope you guys can forgive us for that because we just want to have fun. It is a game in the end, so no hate, guys. All right.
Yeah, I mean there are some pretty good pro teams as well. Like
Exactly.
if I'm not wrong, Zohunt is Mizo, right?
Yes, Zohunt is Mizo.
Yeah, and yeah, like i7 was Mizo, as everybody knows. So
Yeah.
you do have a lot of pro players, like really like scary pro players. Like last time, I
Mm-hmm.
remember Zohunt's Dusty Mizo just took a savage against ABM, so you can never
Oh.
count them out.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking about counting them out, the Ling has been banned and the Zetian, so pretty normal bans, standard bans as we say. The Sicilian being banned as well. So
All right.
pretty all around standard bans and standard drafts so far. We do see a guy from IGN in the Tim Tipui team. So the
Okay.
Fanny being banned as
So,
well. Okay.
I didn't really expect the Sicilian, but there we go. It's always unexpected. And there we
Yeah.
go. Bruno being picked out again.
That is
Again, they
expected.
have to mark him out now. Oh my goodness me. They need
Yeah,
to do
that is
everything they
expected.
can to catch him.
I mean,
That's
Bruno
not a
is
good
pretty
sign.
broken at this point. Like he can just
Hmm.
two shot, shot anyone late game. Maybe the Xavier can somehow counter him with his range. Xavier is
I
not a
hope so.
very like well-spoken pick nowadays, but if the Xavier is fed, then he can just one-shot you with his ultimate. That's it. That's all he needs.
Exactly. And
Mm.
heroes like him really need to help out his friends as much as they can because he does have his his
Yeah,
skills that increase your movement speed. And in early game, movement speed is so important because it really literally defines whether you kill or whether you die. So something like this, if
that
he
is
helps
true.
out early in the game, assist counts as kills. So basically, if you assist more, you're basically helping
Ooh,
with the kills as well. Oh, Joy being picked out. Okay, this is nice.
I
Fovius is
was just
still
gonna
open. Kufa
mention
is still
like
open as well.
someone like a Nolan being picked up, even though there are meta assassins like the Joy who are available. So
Mhm.
yes, that is gonna be really troublesome for the Xavier, as we see a Hylos being picked as well. Speaking of mobility, while the red team lacks a lot of it, Chimtipui lacks a lot of it. Team Blue has a lot more of it as well. Demonic Creed as we go in for the last pick of this draft.
I have to say, I think Karina would be really nice here. But then again, Joy, she deals skill damage. So I don't really like. You can
Yeah,
actually go because she got an improvement with her passive. You can
yeah.
actually go Karina in the gold lane, which I have seen, and I actually lost against that as well. Because imagine Bruno not being able to hit that Karina at all because her first
Yeah,
skill is activated. The
that
blade,
might be
the
a
dancer
good.
blade is activated.
Yeah, that might be a
Hmm.
good high IQ move. And
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, and Ricardo, do remind me, the Joy has an immunity now on her ultimate, right?
Yes, it used to be on the dash skill, the second skill, which she had before. But I think that was too overpowering, so they removed that immunity from the dashes that she can do, and it replaced it with the ultimate instead. And I
Yeah,
think that was a pretty good choice because the old ultimate of hers kind of went slow and it
yeah.
it went on a beat. So she kind of is hard to play unless you're really good with your timing. So then
Hmm.
again, ladies and gentlemen, you don't just pick a joy. Just as Rudz has said, the immunity on that ultimate is there, but the activation of the immune when she uses her ultimate, now that is something else. Every hero, they're easy to play, I have to say, but they're very hard to master. So
Takes a
it's
lifetime to
small
master.
details like this, right, Rudz? It's small details like this that
Exactly.
change the flow of the game.
Even if we like talked about it in the previous match, the Lala, matlab, very like argumentatively, Lala is one of the easiest heroes to play in ML. But when you see someone like
Exactly.
a Kelra using it and dominating against BTK, that is a different story altogether.
Exactly. So yeah, things like that. Like, small details like that is what makes up the game we all know and love, which is MOBA 5v5. And I
I
have to
mean,
say,
there's
oh,
one more
Gatot is
pick, right?
open.
This Chow ban.
This
Ricardo,
is
you
part
know,
is open.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you're no like you're no enemy towards the Chow pick. Actually, you are a Chow main yourself, and right now we can see that the Chow is pretty good. Like we talk about Shark, we talk about Yaoi in the past, and like
Hmm.
these Chow players are really skilled. The players who are really skilled at Chow, they can literally turn the
Yeah.
game around with the Chow roam pick.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I have to say, Raj, thank you for pointing that out because Joe Rome is very underrated. And they'd rather pick a high loss. They'd rather pick Gatot. But the thing is, he has group AoE damage plus CC, and then he has a single target CC, which lasts to up to like 4 seconds at the max, and that 4 seconds is enough for the assassin to do something, for the marksman to make a play and kill whoever that he stuns. And again, the
That's
Jeet Kundo has a lot of range, and it is a dash skill. It is a chase skill, as we all call it. So, guys, skills like Arlot's dash, things like
yeah,
Nolan, the dimension split that he has, even Joy, even Bruno, he has the slide tackle. All these things, the skills that move you to another direction, they're called chase skills. Chasing, basically, you can chase the enemy, and Cho has a huge amount of chase. Just like Alucard, you can't keep an Alucard once he attacks you, right, Ruds?
yeah,
So
that
it's
is
the
true.
same. It's the same with Cho, and that is why trying to get away from Cho Rome, especially in the like once he's level 4, that's not really unless the Cho is a
Especially with the
bad player.
flicker, right? Especially with the flicker skill and especially with the invisibility. So, like, if you
Exactly.
have that kind of a Cho player in the opponents, he will just come in, Jeet Kundo, Way of the Dragon, you out of your own team, and that will be the end of you. So, that is why I fear a
Exactly.
Cho main. I mean, they are something else. They're just different, built different.
It's just
Talk about
Cho is
built
always
different.
out of the meta, but because
Yeah,
of certain people, especially in the
yeah,
M6 Yahweh, we have to point out Yahweh. Because of him, he's always back in the meta. He's always
yeah.
proving why Cho is never out. They always nerf him. They
There was
remove the
Sino
physical
before.
penetration that he
There was Donkey, if we remember correctly, the
Yeah.
M1 Donkey. That
Yes,
guy
yes,
was such a
exactly.
legend.
Oh, and the old, like, because M1 back then, so Cho was like, he still had that cooldown whenever Jeet Kune Do was used. Immediately cooldown started. So, like, once you use the third phase, you could immediately
Yeah.
use it again. So he abused a lot of the second skill immunity as well. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the land of Dawn. It's so sad to say that
And
we're talking about Cho, but he's not in the game right now, you know?
yeah, he's not in the game right now. But who is in the game is a Joy and the Louis. The Joy, as we pointed out, the immunity can actually counter the Melissa with her ultimate,
Mhm.
right? Stay away.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be really interesting to see, along with the diversions of the Louis. So, like, that can be really interesting to see the glorious pathway and the diversion being played out along with the joy. Can you imagine the kind of
Exactly.
damage and chaos it would cause all
Yeah.
around the map?
I personally have to say, I really like the fireball skill for Bruno right here because look at the flaming ball. It's something you don't want to mess with. Oh no!
Yeah.
What I could play? Oh my goodness
Oh
me!
my god.
Remy,
Okay, what a
Remy,
smooth
so close.
escape by Bruno. That was smooth criminal right there. Tigreal trying his best,
Ooh.
using his flicker in the process, just trying to catch Bruno and get a first blood. But
That,
Bruno actually escapes it out,
that
and that
was
is a great
criminal.
trade. Yeah, and
The
that is
damage. Look at
great
that
actually.
damage.
Look at that damage, and Joy is right on his trail. Joy and everyone else on the blue team,
And
Demonic
oh
Creed, are
no!
trying to eye down. She's so low, she is not gonna survive at all.
Look
The
at
beats were
that.
used, but there was no need of it at all because there was nothing that the Melissa could do to save herself in that situation.
Hey, that was a very weird play coming in because you usually go to the goal lane first, but I think
Yeah,
the Tigreal here kind of marked up a little bit too much into the helping out the jungler that he missed out on what could have been a nasty gank that actually happened out here in the goal lane. And look at that! I think the turtle fight. I think this is going to be going on to the side of blue.
yeah.
I'm not
Both the
sure.
junglers are ready though. Both the junglers are gonna be trying to contest the turtle. The
Oh, I'm having a technical issue. One second. Raj, could you please take on? I'm having a
Sure,
slight
sure, sure.
technical issue. Right now.
Yeah, as we can see into the turtle fight we go. There's Nolan using the fraction, and Joy is right behind him. Nolan is trying to escape 1 HP. Louis flickers in with the combo to take Nolan out, and that is gonna be it. As the glue takes down the Tigreal, the glorious pathway being used. Divi is gonna be next on the chopping block. He gets taken out as well. So this is gonna be a 3 for none trade in favor of Demonic Creed, as they are gonna easily secure the turtle, and that is gonna be it. The beats being used relentlessly without reason. They do not even need those for the moment, as they are cruising past the domination marks. They need, Team Tipui 07 need to do something. Diversion played up top. What damage by the Louis? She's just surviving 1 HP. Not gonna survive for long. Bruno takes her out. That is going to be yet another kill, and this is the chaos I was talking about, Ricardo. This is what a Louis can bring to the table with the damage of course, the Bruno and the mobility of the Joy. This is the havoc and chaos we are going to see if nothing can be done by Team Tipui.
That dispersion from Luoyi, I have to say, who is so impressive. He makes sure he always gathers the enemy before, Bruno or even Glue and even Joy was able to enter in and make sure that every single hero was targeted, not once but twice as well. So I kind of guarantee that, maybe Demonic Creed would be winning out quite easily here, I have to say. Don't you think so?
That is true. If nothing can be done, dispersion play being used once again by Louis. Hylos and Louis are on the back trail. Glorious pathway being used. Joy is using the beats. That is going to be the end of Nolan. Implosion being used by Tigreal. Flicker implosion into the turret. That is going to be the end of Hylos. Yes, that it is. And that's going to be one kill though instead, for the double kill being taken out by Demonic Creed. So the trades are still not in favor of Chimtipui, as Demonic Creed is taking the lead on this occasion and might secure the next turtle as well.
Okay, all right. Blue at least gets that kill onto Tigreal for staying too close to
Yeah.
their the minions for being so low on HP as well. And I think our Lord, you should stay away from that. Otherwise, nasty things are gonna happen because it is Blue. Look at the heal he has from that second skill of his,
Oh
and that's
my,
something you don't
this
really want
just
to go
reminds
against
me of the
every game.
olden days of the glue meta, where people would just like spam him like this and there would be no end. Look at that, glue is not even losing HP right now. Look at that, he's just
That
trying to
one.
take out two people at once and he actually connects with the
Oh
ultimate.
no!
That is okay. Xavier surviving somehow.
Oh my
Final
goodness!
slash being used by Arlott. That was a clever takedown. Somehow glue gets taken out. That is actually a better situation than I expected for Tim Tipui.
Yeah, that was nice though. But like the window washer, I have to say the window washer skill really works out well,
Wow, okay.
and it wiped out
Good
Blue all the way from where he was into that turret. And I think Nolan so close to being taken down again. Arlott using the
one. Yeah.
final slash, but not connecting onto Luo Yi as she still has her flicker to get away from whatever they thought was necessary. Look at Tigreal using that invisibility. Come on, you need to
Yeah.
push him. Either that or use the implosion right there. So close, but I don't think he will be able to have it as well.
Tigreal
He is
didn't have the
taking time.
implosion quite then, and that is why he couldn't do much about the situation. Talk about the sneaky plays. Bruno has just pushed out the bottom as well as the mid turret. So, and now he's looking for the bottom as well, where Melissa is there, but Melissa is not going to be there for long. She just gets erased off the face of the map, and that
You
is
know,
going to
I
be one more turret in favor of Demonic Reed.
I just noticed, alright. No, sorry, not just noticed, but like I just want to tell people right here. Oh, the implosion's coming in, and I think this is a save. No, this is not a save. Nolan making sure he gets that kill. So close. Bruno was so close to getting that beautiful outplay, but I think Nolan's burst was a little too much to handle, and I think Tigreal will be
Yeah.
safe from there. And yes, Roots,
Interesting to
as
see though, Nolan, even Nolan
Mhm.
survived at 1 HP, literal 1 HP. The damage
And
of
that's
Bruno is
like
just as such.
exactly, and is I think Nolan definitely got that kill because he had two items and the lethal ignition as well. So that is what saved Nolan from a mighty beating from what Bruno could have given him on a really low HP as well. And I've noticed, okay, so Bruno's first skill, that volley shot, it
Yeah.
kind of acts as a crit damage, crit hit because it does increase damage more than his basic attack. So don't you agree that he's basically a 100% crit rate hero?
Yeah, right now he actually is 100% trade hero. That combined with his enhanced balls, as to say, and you can stack both of
Yeah.
them together. So it's just unlimited number of enhanced balls as well as the crits. So right, that is just proving how broken Bruno is. But yeah, Nolan is doing his job right now. Early game he failed to deliver, but right now he's trying to take and assassinate everyone he can find. Or he's still trying to chase.
Oh, so
Xavier's
close.
ultimate is not gonna connect actually. So that is gonna be it. But look at Louis. Okay, somehow Nolan survives. Louis was going for a good flank right there.
Picking Melissa against Joy was not a good choice because both of us have mentioned Joy and her electrifying beats.
Yeah.
She lit immunes CC, so stay away doesn't work against that.
Yeah.
And it's literally just her dancing around whatever CC that Melissa thought that she could escape from, and she paid the price for it in the bot lane once again, going down for the sixth time for the for Demonic Greed to
I mean,
beat
there's
Karma.
also Louis with her. Oh, Joy jumping in
Oh my
into
goodness,
the
look at
backline.
Joy's damage.
Literally trying to take down Nolan. The final slash being used just to help Joy to take out Nolan. That is not something we would like to see. Glorious pathway being used. That is going to be the end of the grill. Arlo trying to survive somehow, dashing in and out. He's no Lancelot. He's not going to survive. He just gets the kill of Hylos somehow. but that is gonna be a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Demonic Creed once again. As Joy jumps in once again, getting another kill. Oh my god, this Joy is on fire right now. He's just gonna survive without minions as well. So Team Demonic Creed are on a roll, rampage right now.
They are playing all of their cards well right here, and it's working out because Bruno first pick. Now that was the first mistake in the drafting that Team Tupui did, and I was expecting that no, Bruno would be banned out because everyone's marking out Bruno to be picked out. And look at Lu Yi, so close to getting
Oh my.
so close to getting
She just
punished.
used the emoji and like used the whirlwind to save herself, and that is gonna be the end for the chase by Nolan. So this
Oh,
is
look at the
kind of
positioning
comedic
from Lu
play.
Yi.
Yeah, and
My
Nolan is
God.
trying to split top. He is, however, gonna retreat. So that is a good step there. We have seen, as we saw in the match today, even in M6, staggering of the waves can help a lot in defending Lord. So
Exactly.
that is something smart by Chimtipui, and that is gonna actually help them survive at least this lot on this occasion. We would like to see more implosions by the Tigreal now. I think this is high
Yeah.
time that they do something about the whole rampage.
They need to figure out what is happening going right here. They need to pick out who to kill, and then we go once again. Noob Alpha falling to the hands of Lu Yi. Lu Yi again escaping, but I think she could be taken down by Nolan. But Nolan not being able to do anything for his friend will be taken down. Joy finally down by that final slash from that Arlot. There we go. I think this could be an
Look at
easy win because
that by Xavier onto Louis. That was pretty smooth right there. Only Bruno has survived, and he can be the only one who can take out in this situation. But there's a Melissa who connects with the. Okay, that, I spoke too soon. Bruno just clears the house. I mean, the wind of nature really helped him out in that situation, as well as a malefic gun, and that is gonna be it. Unless Tigreal can do something about it, there are
he should
minions
have
to
just
save
ended
himself.
that instead of
Yeah,
recalling on their face.
he could have tried
Because
to
right
end it.
now,
He's trying
oh,
right
let's
now, and he's actually gonna be able to do it. Okay, Tigreal did not expect the sudden push coming out. He should have tried to get the minion out of the inhibitor, but he failed to do
exactly.
so.
I have to say this was a huge mistake from Team Supui. The first mistake was they made Bruno open,
Yeah,
and then the second was picking Melissa against a Joy. Now that is something I didn't understand why they would
yeah,
pick, but there we go. Certain situations could happen. But then look at the 181 on Melissa.
yeah,
That is not good. And Nolan's the only one who pushed so far from the side of Team Tupui.
yeah.
And I have to say, Bruno's third damage, well played. He played the marksman role really well, and a well deserving win as well. Don't you think so?
That is true, and yes, the Melissa early being picked on was not a very wise move, as well as the Nolan. I cannot say I'm a fan of that as well, especially since the Joy was open as well. There were better assassins to be picked up, so the Nolan pick, as well as having backlines like the Melissa and the Xavier, like both of them were so susceptible to like the backline divers that
Mm-hmm.
actually costed them a lot in this game,
I
and that
agree.
just made them sitting ducks for the whole situation. The diversion by Louis and the glorious pathway, along with the menace of Glue and Joy, just did the job. I mean, all Bruno had to do was just push turrets and just deal the damage. That was it. There was nothing to be done by Team Tipui. The implosions weren't connecting. No final slashes as well, and Melissa wasn't even alive to deal damage. So that was the end of story for this match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the final match of the evening, right, Raj?
Yes, that is
We
gonna
will
be
we
it.
will be saying, we will be saying good night, not goodbye, because there's always tomorrow and there's always the next for the matches that are upcoming. Because we're not even in the semifinals yet, right? Not even
Yeah,
the
we are
quarter.
not this. is, however, the end of round two, and we are going to pursue with the next round just in the coming week. So, guys, the action is going to be more heated than ever, and we are going to see teams
Mhm.
being better than the other all round. Like we are going not going to see much of these one-sided fights, as we are going to see every team trying to battle it out. It is still going to be a knockout fights, guys. So any
Mhm.
team who makes a mistake is gonna go return home. They're gonna book a flight. They do not need to book a flight actually, as they are at their homes anyways. But yeah, that is gonna be really interesting to see how these teams play out each other, as we have seen quite a bit from each of the teams. So it will be interesting to see how they adapt and how they change their strategies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will say goodnight because Reds and I will be signing out as well. So,
Yes.
good night. Stay tuned, like and
Stay
share,
tuned,
and
guys.
hit the notification bell as well, because that's when you'll know we're always live and we are doing giveaways as well. So, guys, join in the group. Like, join in our group and join in the fun that we all have each and every single time we stream as well. So, this is Sebastian saying goodnight. So, Reds, do
And
you have a
this
little
is
thing to
Roots
say as well?
Official. We are gonna be saying good night for now. Stay healthy, stay safe, and guys, drink a lot of water. Take care of yourselves. We are gonna be back soon tomorrow with a lot more live action. Thank you from everyone in Crown Championship.